What's up, guys? I'm going to give it a second here and make sure that I'm online, as we've had some troublesome streams lately. In fact, my last several streams, every time I start it, I have to start it a couple times before it actually works. Looks like the stream is live. Okay, what's up, guys? What's up, Anthony Parker? How's it going? I'm going to give it a couple minutes and wait for some of the usual people to get here. I've been really busy today, and I just now got on Fallout 4. I haven't been here since I did the recap here the other day. Let's see. What's up, everybody? How's it going? So I'm only gonna plan is tonight's stream for 2 hours. Let's pray that it doesn't crash or there's no other technical difficulties. What's up, Mr. Wilson? Edward. Oh, there. Hey, what's up? Oh, apparently I missed some comments. They scrolled really fast there. So I'm still kind of getting set up here because I wasn't positive that this stream would take. Usually it takes me a couple of tries to get a stream started. I don't know what's going on with my internet here. So let me pull some stuff up on my laptop. What's up, Thumbs? How's it going? How's it going, guys? Let me try to remember what to do. Yeah, so last Friday when it crashed, it was really weird because the screen looks just like this, just like it does now to me, except the chat stopped moving, of course, but everything else looked the same. And I thought it was still going until no one would reply. What's up, Table Watchkins? Welcome to the stream, man. And then when I exited Fallout, you know see how my screen looks with the black across the top and the chat bar? When I left Fallout, it still looked like that. And I had to restart my whole system. That was a new and interesting crash, for sure. So anyway, I'm trying to remember, because every time I do this, I have to set the same things up, and I keep forgetting how to do it. Maybe if I click this. No, I went to the wrong place again. Still getting set up here. Let's try. One of these days I'll get this right. Here. That's where we go. Let's see. I've been really, really busy lately. That Ghost Recon video that I uploaded yesterday, all day. That was an all-day thing. I thought it was going to be... My plan with that was like, I'm going to get on, I'm going to do a couple of videos about the problems with aiming weapons because the inaccurate scopes, and I thought I found something else. In the testing, I figured, no, it's just the scopes. And I was like, well, shit, that's not worth doing a video on, just inaccurate scopes. Well, I guess I may as well do bullet drop while I'm at it. Yeah, 6 hours later, I realized that none of it worked and I had to start over from scratch. And then, yeah, oh my God, it was 10 o'clock before I got the video uploaded last night. And my whole day was gone. It was interesting. So that's why, and everything just got messed up this week. So that's why we're streaming tonight. Everything got messed up in general. What's up, man? Missed you at the last stream. What's up? Batman, what's up, man? How's it going? So I'm going to open build mode here. That's what I'm doing. And so since the stream, the way it froze and crashed on Friday night, I guess you all didn't see. Was it Friday night? No, it was Wednesday night. That's right, it was Wednesday. I keep saying Friday. We didn't stream Friday because I was too busy. When it froze Wednesday night, I was kind of working some more up here, and I wanted some kind of like roof over this. I showed this in the recap. And what's up, Cody? How's it going? For some reason, I thought that, and I think I can work with this. I thought that putting, well, we're working at Hangman's Alley. I thought that putting this scaffolding here might be a creative way to have like a covered roof over this patio. And I hear some gunfire, so let me go lock down the settlement. Because I don't feel like fighting. Okay, settlement's locked down. So, kind of trying to continue here. I want to start adding some more small touches and things like that to the settlement. More junk decorating and those kinds of things. Oh, that's right. You said that in the comments. You know, that's right. I remember now. I did see that comment. It's been pretty hectic, but yeah, I usually see all the comments. Well, okay, no, that's actually a lie. Freaking YouTube, man. I posted that video last night, and I think it was this morning. Yeah, it was this morning. I woke up and went through and answered all the comments, and then a couple hours later, I looked and it said it had like 80 comments, and I was like, "What the fuck, YouTube?" I answered like 15 comments, and then like 2 hours later, it's like, "Oh, there's 80 or some shit." I don't know. YouTube gives me notifications of like a third of the comments my videos actually get, and I can't go checking them all. So I think that we can definitely. I want to decorate some up there, and I'm totally, you guys know, I'm totally open to, all suggestions and things like that, and whatever you think could use a small touch. There's some stuff we still need to build too. Let me go back into build mode, because I need to break ground over here and build some stuff over here where I've been storing the workbenches. I think that's what we should do. We should try to find out what's going to go here. So what is this generator doing? Oh, this generator is holding that light open. Let's wire up that light. Surely we got... Oh yeah, we got power right here. We can wire that light off of this, I guess. We have an armor shop. I don't remember how many episodes you missed, Edward. Let me show you. Let's get rid of that Jenny. We don't need it anymore. We have a power armor repair shop in here. And there's Diego hard at work on a set of power armor. This is our power armor repair shop. Or did you mean like a vendor, like an armor shop? Yeah, vendor's not a bad idea. I don't know. And that would be something like vendors. That would be something that makes sense to put kind of towards the. We could put on the edge of the settlement over there. What's up, Lorena? How's it going? Oh, what's up, demons? Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Yeah, my streams are kind of irregular because of crashes occasionally. A vendor, okay. Use the roll gate and put a weapons depot. By roll gate, you mean like the garage door? Okay. So yeah, okay. I like the idea of vendors, perhaps. I mean, I don't really see vendors inside of a Brotherhood of Steel post necessarily, but it's still something we can work with, possibly. We do need some kind of armory or weapon shop of some kind. How did I end up fixing? Oh, that. Just repeated trial and error, and it eventually loaded. It just. Some patience, and I eventually got them to load. I wanted them to load because I knew there was an update for Place Anywhere that I wanted. For now, these workbenches, let's take this. I'm going to take the settlement off lockdown. I'm going to move those workbenches outside for now, since I don't access them much. Whoops. Let's open the door. No. We fixed this. We fixed this door problem, did we not? We fixed this door. Lockdown is off. It wasn't, but it wasn't a wiring problem with the door. It was, this must be some kind of glitch, because all I did, if you recall, I remember now, all I did was unplug the wire and put it back, and then the door worked. So we have some kind of glitch thing going on with the door here, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, we need this wire here. We need to replace this wire. That's our problem wire. What's up, Sonny? How's it going? That right there is our problem wire. Let's fix it, and then the door should come back open for us. Yeah, I thought last week's stream was just gone, and then I woke up and it was on the channel. Normally what happens is after the stream I make them private so that I can edit the settings and fix everything, and sometimes, usually, I try to get around to making a thumbnail for it, I pretty them up. I woke up last Thursday morning and poof, there's the stream. It'd been up for several hours. It just made itself Oops, available. Okay. Door should be working now. Why? Why? We had a problem. Okay, well, I have a temporary fix. I need to sort this out because this is some kind of glitch because the door is wired to the switch. So, what's up, Aaron's World? So here's what we're gonna do. Temporary fix that generator that I just pulled. Yeah, we're gonna wire that back up because we need to hold this door open so we can get some stuff done. And yeah. I'm not going to spend half the stream fixing a broken door. There, I don't know what the malfunction is. The switch is functioning. It's something with this wire. Alright, so we have our door open now. Let's move these outside. Oh, that's cool, the last stream. What's up, Dave? How's it going? My power is in the red. What? Not sure what you mean. Oh, that's what the fix. That's what it was. You think it still is? I remember now. You're right. That's what it was. I built another generator. I just now plugged that light in. You think that light? You think that one light really did it? It must have because the door is functioning. It must be. Guys, I need to level up one more time. I need to level up one more time so I can build a fusion generator. We need some more power. Oh, I know. We can sneak a generator on top of this building for now and then fix it later because I can't build up here anyway because of the low height limit. So here's what we'll do. Thanks for catching that for me, Dave. I totally forgot. I can't believe we ran into that problem again already. So let's put another large generator. Jeez. I don't know what's eating up all the power. But there you go. Okay, where is... We need to run this to power. One of these is a power conduit. Oh, no, no, no. This gets its power from down below. That's right. So, let's... Here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to sneak some power up here. Oh, come on. Let's see... I have no power conduits in this vicinity. Do I? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Right there. Watch this. I'm going to borrow these stairs real quick. There's a power conduit. And we'll just... Shit. I need these stairs to get it up there. Yeah. Okay, no problem. Let's grab some more stairs. Okay, now we're good to go. Oh, something we could scrap. What is that? Who knows? It's scrap. Whoa! Holy shit! How about that? Let's leave those. It's a nice touch. Okay, so now let's carefully glitch us a wire up here. Yep, good. Oh, okay, well, thanks, Chandler. Thanks for stopping by. For sure. Let's get rid of these stairs. Okay, now we should be good. I bet that was the problem with this door. I forgot. Totally forgot. Yep, that was it. Shout out to Dave Cummings for spotting. Boy, if I can't even remember till last Wednesday. Now I haven't checked that out, you know. I haven't looked at the mods. Unfortunately, this past week has just been so busy with stuff. The build, my Ghost Recon build video, which comes out tomorrow, I wanted to have done this weekend, and I didn't get to it. I wanted to get it done early, and I'm gonna have to work on it tonight and in the morning. Yeah, what is it? Yeah, so what is this time stuff thing? Because it sounds like it could be cool, right? I'm gonna open up a drink here. All right. Need some place to put this workshop. I guess that doesn't matter where. Let's put it outside too. It doesn't matter where the workshop's at because I never click on it. Here we go. Here's some extra settlement defense. There we go. No, that just looks bad. That just looks bad. It looks bad. Let's put this over here for now. Just for now. Okay. So we got room. I got to build something here. It just feels disconnected from the settlement. So we need to build here. We do need some kind of armory, and we need a way to connect it to the settlement. Of course, I mean, we've got the scaffolding right here. Oh, that's tall grass. Okay, so let's start with... Oh, of course there's mods that can do that, but I guess that would allow you to do it like, you know, like dynamically within the game. That would be cool. Let's get us... what kind of foundation? I guess I'm going to put foundations here. I'm going to have to put them up above the grass. Well, no, Cody, I was joking because I put it sideways across the entrance of the settlement. But then I moved it. What kind of foundation do I want? I'm trying to figure out here. You know, I think I'm going to go with warehouse. No. Wait, which one has the good foundation? Let me see. I think this is just cement. Yeah, we don't want that. Let's go with wood then. I'm going to wood floor. Okay. So, here's what we're going to have to do. Oh, yeah, I might have problems sinking those into the ground here. We'll see. That's true, Batman. Chaos, that's not a bad idea. Especially since we have a barracks for him. I think that's something I'd want to put, you know, more in the settlement. Actually, all this stuff I want to put in the settlement. That's why we need to connect this somehow. But first, we might have problems with the foundation here. Let's find out. Let's grab Mr. Post. Yep. It's not going to let us put a foundation here, guys. It's that same thing with Hangman's Alley. Oh, I wouldn't mind finding someplace else to build just to take a break. This is getting annoying. So we can't sink anything into the ground, which is a shame because that grass is sticking up. And we want something to cover, you know, I guess we could float a floor over it and then block off the front and no one would ever know. That's cool, you know. Well, I'll have to look at that. Yeah, oh, Chaos, you know, that's same thing though, Chaos. It wouldn't be able to sink. But let's see what all do we have here. Well, the grass is there. I believe that's courtesy of Simple Green, but I don't want to turn off Simple Green because I like the grass. It's just a bit long here. And that's not even the problem, unless I can't sink stuff into the ground to go over it. Let's look at kind of miscellaneous crap that we have. All right, so we're gonna have to float a floor. Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. You know, that's a good idea. This place is getting really packed. So, oh, I already know where to go. Let's start a new settlement, guys. New settlement. Good idea, you know. And I already know where to go. I already know. The problem is, this character hasn't been there yet. Ah, shit. She hasn't been there. Crap. I'm going to have to Google where it's at because, God, it's been so long. I think I know where it's at. Let me just Google real quick. I can't believe I'm doing this. It'll take me 2 seconds. Fallout 4. Yeah, there we go. Where is this at? Yeah, let's start something new. I mean, working on multiple projects, because doing these in short live streams, it takes forever, and we don't want to be the same place for 20 damn live streams in a row, right? Okay, I see where we're going. We are going... No, shit. Hang on. You play one game, you get used to how the map works, and then, yeah, you play another, and... That doesn't look like it. Where am I going? Oh, come on. Yeah, you know, you guessed it. I know it's on one of these. It's a great place to build. It doesn't require a prerequisite quest, and there's a lot of possibilities there. You know, is on the same wavelength as me. It's like right... I don't think it's not there. It's I'm looking at a map, but I can't really shit. No, it's not up here. I know for sure it's down here. I guess it's a settlement I haven't built out a lot is why fuck. I pushed the wrong button. Hang on. I'm used to the Ghost Recon map. There we go. It's by a pond. I'm looking at it right on the map here. What are these icons I'm looking at? I see it. Okay, maybe I can just find a better image. I still can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, is it further east than I thought? I had it spot on. Well, I was kind of looking at here, but I don't think so. Oh, maybe it's here. I bet it's here. I'm trying to match this map. I haven't explored much in this character yet. Yeah, it's like, yeah. It's like right here. Yeah, it's like right here somewhere. Let's go here, we'll find it. Yeah. I knew it was about there. Let's rock and roll. That's kind of embarrassing, but I'm used to having the whole map discovered. You know? Where's it at? There we go. We're going that way. We'll find it. I mean, it'll pop up on the map. I never built much in Egret Tours because it has... Well, this character is level like 54 or something, but what I did was I had to make a new save game because of mods, so I started this character and then just like power leveled her. Whoa! Jesus. Oh. So I just power leveled her, and she hasn't done anything, even though she's like level 50-something. Oops. I'm going to be doing that a few times. Alright. Well, I know I'm headed in the right way. Let's go ahead and save. Oh, so what was I saying? So I never really built there much because... damn robots. It has such a low build limit and so many pre-existing buildings. And, you know, before mods, it was not a desirable place to build because the build limit was low and, yeah, all the pre-existing buildings. But now that I don't have to worry about the limit or any of that shit... I could thumbs, or I could just kill her. I'm going to kill her anyway because I'm Brotherhood, so she's dying anyway. because she pretty much straight out admits she's a synth, whether she is or not. I forget if she is or not, but she pretty much tells you she is, so I'm obligated to kill her. Oh, is this the... Oh, no? What place is this? This is the other side of the turnpike, I think. Wait, what, Thumbs? What do I hear? She's not? Okay, yeah, I don't even remember. Oh, well, I don't want to, like... Well, it's not a huge spoiler because it's not story-related. I guess I didn't think about spoilers because the game's been out so long. I stopped thinking about Fallout spoilers a long time ago, but I am generally an anti-spoiler person, so... Of course. Well, there's something here. I don't know where it's at, but... I guess it's not our concern anymore. Something's here killing all this shit. Oh, is he? I'm subscribed, but I don't remember when the last time I watched one of his videos was. I mean, no particular reason. Well, I'm just too busy. I do occasionally look at his channel to see what he's doing, or, you know, but I never watch the videos. Can't remember. I actually just looked at his channel the other day, and I forget what he was doing. What's up, Existar TV? Yeah, I really like Egret Tours. I built a really cool settlement there once and then never really built there again because, like I said, you know, reasons, low build limit, existing buildings really get in the way, and this was before mods, and then I kind of forgot about the place. Now that there's mods, I could probably scrap a lot of crap there. We're going to have a scrapping frenzy. Oh, super mutants. Did I hear super mutants? Yes, I did. Well, we're going to have a cool build there, and there's it's all fresh. There's no real ideas just yet, so it's... Oh, look at that. I put the marker, like, right on it. Look at that, guys. It's, like, tagged right on the icon on the compass. I hit it dead on. How about that? Oh, I'm like out of ammo. Oh, geez. Well, we're going to have to fix that. I'm not sure what I plan on building just yet. First, though, we got a serious ammo problem.
Got it.
Make sure we're all clear here. Oh, there's mines here. That's right. There's like buku mines in this place. Really? I don't have any grenades. I think there's a mine in here. Okay, fish market. Okay, I forgot to look at ideas. Okay, there's some nice Far Harbor stuff I like to play with, for sure. Let's go talk to this lady. Let me make sure. Okay, I got a backup weapon, I guess. If this runs out, I've got a backup weapon. So let's go do this spiel.
Kid, I don't know who you are, but you better clear out before I go haywire and blast you.
Go haywire? What do you mean?
It means I'm a synth, you numbskull. And if you don't take off, I'm liable to put a hole in your head.
What's a synth?
Are you not from around here? Or are you just dumber than a box of
Well...
hair? Those people. I'm not going to say their name in case it's a trigger. but they replaced people with machines.
You know,
But instead of gears and motors,
I was thinking,
synthetic blood and guts.
I view my character as a Brotherhood of Steel character, but that doesn't mean that all our builds have to be that theme. We could have any theme we want.
I'll see the color orange.
That's true.
Or whatever it is they do.
Although I think this place, I think the fish mark idea is more fitting. I think something nautical related, just because this is one of those really cool waterfront settlements. What should I say here?
I'm not leaving till I'm good and ready. Now stay out of my way.
Fine. Take care of your business, and then get the hell out of here.
Check that shit out. Hell yeah. What is my charisma anyway? Wow. I don't even know. I forget. Oh, it's like maxed. Because building stuff. Because I want to build stuff that requires high charisma. So her charisma is really high. That's right. I forgot. So I can get Wasteland Whisper, and then because I want to be able to build cages and shit, right? Raider fish Ooh, a raider fish market. Kind of like that. Let's start. Where's the workshop in this joint? And start clearing some stuff out. I forget where the workshop is. Workbench. Maybe in here? No. No, I'm not into chems and stuff. I don't ever do anything like chem related. Where is the workbench here? Yeah, and where are all these mines? I know they're freaking everywhere here. They must have been blown up. Oh, it's inside behind her. Thank you. It's right here. It was right in front of me when I asked. Brewery. Brewery's not an incredibly bad idea. I can't use this workshop yet. What do I have to do this?
Fine. Just do whatever you came here to do and get the hell out of here. And stay out of my stuff.
Huh. Whoops. No button. I'm trying to remember. Maybe I have to read this stuff. There we go. I had to read that crap. Okay. Now we can...
Hey, Phyllis.
I thought I told you to stay the hell out of my stuff.
Let's see.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
My grandson Samuel and
True.
I were on our own since my daughter died.
If
I managed.
I do want to do something Raider oriented. I do like the idea. We definitely do something Raider oriented. The Raider fish mark,
I was on watch.
fish market. We could have some kind of like brewery thing. I mean, it's got the buildings that could suit that.
With a gun across
Being on the
my
waterfront, that really makes a lot of sense.
hill,
We could incorporate that into here.
and I think I fell asleep. It's just blank. The
Very
next
cool
thing
ideas.
I remember, it's the sound of a gunshot shaking me out of it. And Samuel is at my feet, and there's blood everywhere.
Go on.
There's nothing else to tell.
Turn her into a Raider.
Everyone came running out, but it was just me and Samuel. No raiders, no gunners, just blood. One moment he was there, and then the next, just gone. Those little fingers.
Yeah, she is a little bit.
My hand, and it's all my fault. You can't imagine what that's like.
Can't you remember anything else from that night?
No, there was no one else it could have been. It was just me and him and the gun. But I guess he wasn't really my grandson. They must have just given me those memories.
Wow, she kind
You
of...
could have done
I can see that, Chaos. I can totally see that. Now that
How
you
do know
mention
why
it...
I'm here and why you need to leave before they make me kill again. I'm a synth.
I could put a bag over her head like I did the ghoul. Yeah, I'll give her a sack helm. If she's going to be a Raider, I'll give her a sack helm.
Maybe you are a synth. That doesn't mean you can't change.
Don't you get it, kid? I'm too dangerous. I'll just end up hurting someone else.
Stop being a coward and learn to live with what happened.
Guess I've earned that. I'm gonna take care of a few things here.
Oh, she's leaving?
But then
I don't know. Yeah, I didn't know what
do
conversation thing to
whatever
make her
you
stay.
want with this place.
I guess she's leaving, guys. That's okay. We'll get plenty of new raiders. I didn't know what conversation option to pick. I thought it was either she stays or you kill her. I didn't realize there was one where she would leave. Well, let's start scrapping. I always love scrapping. Scrapping is fun. I'm going to leave a lot of stuff, but... Oh, we can get... Okay, see, I haven't been here since mods, so I'm not sure... I can open up these windows, but they look kind of nice and boarded up and raidery. We're definitely going to ditch that door. Let's see. Let's get some daylight first, though. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Stand up.
Guess it's gone.
Guys, I'm almost out of bullets here. Gotta watch that and make sure I don't. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's get back to scrapping. Fight arena. These are all good ideas. I guess we'll have to start with one thing and then, you know, move to another and see how it goes. First, though, we need some resources to work with. First order of business is going to be getting a chem station up so I can free make anything we don't already have. Since I came here with nothing and I don't have a supply line set here. What is this? Scrap leaves. I'm not going to worry about all that stuff for now. We'll kind of hit the scrapping. I want to scrap big stuff now. Other stuff will kind of hit as we go so I don't waste, you know, an hour scrapping. I'll get rid of this. But that looks kind of nice. It's okay. I'll just make sure, hopefully we can build a chem station. If not, we'll just fast travel real quick and remedy that. But yeah. Let's open this area up. You know, I think it's nice to leave some touches of the original place, but... Sonny, what we're doing is, yeah, we switched. I was kind of looking for a chance to anyway. I was getting hung up on too many things at Hangman's Alley. And now since I've came here, more ideas are flowing. More things cooking. So we were at Hangman's Alley for a lot of episodes. Like, for real. So this is good. Let's see. Rid of that crappy door. Get rid of all this shit. Mr. Post! Mr. Post is like, hey, don't forget about me. Okay, I'll put you somewhere. I accidentally hit X and he just popped up. Mr. Post, he's gonna stand over there for now. Wait, what did I miss? Spikes, heads, skulls, bodies as the mast. What now? Those boxes are okay there for now. I don't mind those. Let's get rid of the rubble, though. Let's see if we can build a chem station yet. Oh, junk walls. That wouldn't be a bad place to start. That way we have a secure working area. Although this place is hard to wall off because it's, you know, there's a hill on either side of it. But we can see what we can do about that. Where are crafting, chem? What do we need? 4 screws. Hopefully, let's keep our eyes open for screws. Oh, there's 1 screw. We need 3 screws. And then I can build one. There's a fishing pole out here which might have screws in it. I know it has gears. No. I like that. I'm going to leave that. If you build on the pier surrounding the water... yeah, I definitely want to build some stuff on the pier. Yeah, let's see. What kind of workbenches are we working with anyway? I'm not even sure what kind of workbenches we have. Let's go check. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I can scrap a weapon. Yeah, you know, I don't want to scrap too much stuff, because sometimes you can scrap too much stuff and then miss something. You know, like, oh, I wish I still had that. Here we go. We don't need a freezing 10mm auto pistol. This should have screws in it. I'm sure I have a high scrapper perk. I can't scrap it? What? Thought you could. Fine. Is there a weapons bench here? Yes, there is. What? Why can't I scrap it? Oh, because it's legendary. Shit. Of course. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now we're good. Well, Aaron's role, it doesn't matter because, I mean, I can spawn anything I want. I just need a chem station, but now we can make a chem station, so it's all good now. Plus, I'm on PlayStation. I don't know, as far as I know, anything that would spawn something would require a chem station. I want something raidery. Well, raiders would have a chem station because raiders use chems. Raiders would definitely have a setup like this. In fact, they'd probably have a big chem setup. We might just have to do that. I mean, I don't do chem themed stuff, but yeah, we'll totally have some chem stations and chem vending machines and whatever else raiders like. Let's get rid of this furniture at least. Oh. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some settlement supplies. I guess I could start... Wait, oh, you're talking about... Oh, okay. What is that? That's 4 o'clock here. Well, 4 o'clock where I'm at. Wait, I'm in the wrong menu. It's cheat chests, not... There we go. Not spawn. There we go. No. I don't think it's scrap. I thought it was called settlement supplies. I probably passed it. No, it must be. No, I don't think it's... Where's the... I don't think it's scrap. I thought I was looking for... I'll make one anyway. Let's see what it does. Shipments, yeah, but I'm just trying to spawn settlement supplies, and that's way better than making 50 different shipments for, you know, each thing, or whatever. I don't think this is the grenade I want, but nope, it is. This is what I want. That's what we want. Let's make a couple more of those. So we have stuff to work with. There we go. Freaking ghetto-ass PlayStation grenades. Okay, now we are definitely good. We can build anything we want now. Oops. Step away from the bench. There we go. Okay, back to build mode. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that. I believe I can. Yes, I can. 100 gold, huh? Interesting. SOE mod. What is that? What is SOE mod? Yeah, I don't need any of this crap. I'll get rid of all of Phyllis's junk. Okay, so whoa. Yeah, Chaos, but I already have Freemaker, and I have it for several. Freemaker covers. Okay, I try to use as few mods as I can, and Freemaker covers all those bases. Maybe it's not as good as 60,000 of everything, but you know, if it does it, then I'm going to go ahead and just use that. Same reason people always say, "Do you have OCD Decorator?" No, I don't. I have Make Static, which lets me do in the end the same thing without having yet another mod. So I try to avoid having too many mods. Even if it means doing a little extra work, it's worth it, because I rarely have mod problems. Famous last words, right? Okay, let's leave. That stuff looks nice and junky. Let's leave that stuff for now. I don't like this stairway, though. It's too skinny, so we're gonna expand this. Put our own stairs there, nice and wide. I'm not sure what's going to be out here. Some kind of fishing arrangement, probably. Oh, cinema to objects expanded. There's a similar one, which I've had and decided not to use. And yes, it is on PlayStation, because it's abbreviated like SXEX or something like that. It is on PlayStation, but I use Scrap That Settlement. STS is what I use. I've used it since it came out, and I'm very happy with it. Let's leave that boat. That boat's good and scrappy. I like it. Oh, you know what? Let's leave some of this junk, actually. Except this junk is too junky. We'll leave some of the trash. Let's definitely gut this place, because this place has got potential. This place definitely has potential. Let's see. Yep. Oh, nope. It did let me scrap it. Okay, I came here once and there was some counters that wouldn't let me scrap, but it looks like got it all this time. The order you put STS in your load order, you know, sometimes it won't. If you put it in the wrong order, there's stuff you can't scrap, but it looks like I got it right. A burger joint. Let me get it gutted, see how it feels. So much crap everywhere. Wait. Well, I'm just trying to. I'm not scrapping everything. I don't want to waste the whole stream scrapping, as I said earlier, which you probably weren't here for that. I just want to get some of the main stuff out of the way and just kind of hit in particular areas. And I headed out here because I figured we probably want to build like out here. Counter doors, Mr. Wilson. You mean like for here? I might have missed something. So let's work Let's work on the docks this time for sure. Oh, look, a Deathclaw. He's confused. Looking out there. Oh, whoops. Oh, I don't have bullets to waste on a Deathclaw. Oh, crap, I just remembered. Oh, let's make some ammo before I forget and get raided and get screwed. Okay, wait. So... Oh, STSI, I run it fairly high. Fairly high, below... Basically, my load order is like USO, and then simple green, and then... What do I have below that? I think below that is... Scrap That Settlement's right up there. It's near the top-ish. Inside... Okay, Mr. Wilson, inside from the counters you scrapped. Inside... Well, let me make ammo before I forget, and get back there. Craft... No, not 8. Ammo... 762... Let's make some ammo. There we go. Oops. What's up, what's up, Desi? Zersterung? There we go. What's up, man? I don't like this rail either. I think I'm going to ditch a lot of this rail. I think I could do a more raidery looking rail. Well, I won't do scrap all things. I'm perfectly happy with my scrapping mod. It keeps me from accidentally scrapping the ground out from under me. Yeah, I'm just going to redo this whole entire rail. Once we figure out how, something that looks more raidery. Okay. I think that sign is fine up there. Using the pier as a guide, place wood floor pieces on top of it to replicate it. The pieces... Well, what's wrong with the pier? I think the pier's fine. Unless you're talking about... Well, we're going with a... I mean, the rest devil thinks not a bad idea. But we're definitely doing Raider. Definitely doing Raider. I can really get behind that. We had to get something started. Oh, extend the pier further. How could I do that and match... Oh, I can't extend the pier further. Settlement limit is, yeah, right on the end. Oh, are there? Oh, shh. That's what you were saying, counter doors. I didn't see, you can't even see them unless you go to the right angle. Well, crap. And here I was, all sure that I was scrapping everything and even making that remark about it. Well, let me get my keyboard out of the way. I don't think I need it. Let's see. So, oh, I mean, that's not a hard... I think I could actually build those counters. We could replace them or cover them up with any number of things. So if we want this to be okay, so let's say diner, right? Let's get something to cook on and work from there, and I'll cover these up. Oh, look at that.
Hell yeah.
Totally forgot. Yay. Mr. Post is out here somewhere. There he is. Let's build some kind of cooking implements in there and get And, yeah. What kind of cooking stuff can we do? Let's look in kitchen and just see what's here. Oh, I'm in the wrong friggin'... There we go. Again, wrong friggin' menu. Cooking, what do we have? No. Yeah, I think this stove here would be fine. Yeah, this is acceptably raidery. And that's not going to cover that. It's too small. Yeah, it's way too small. We need something... Oh, yeah. I'm going to use place anywhere to cover them up. I'm just placing this here to see how big it is in comparison. Thanks, man. Let's see. I'm going to have to work on some of this before the next stream if I can. I need something big to cover these up. Let's look in furniture real quick. What kind of stuff do we have under cafe? That's all too clean. I could put the counters back, yeah. And we may have to do that. That might work. Let's try that. But it's definitely got to look good and scrappy. I'm going to try and see what this looks like. Try to get this lined up perfectly. Yeah, I had it pretty good, but it wasn't perfect. I think that's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good. That does look right, yeah. Let's do that again for the other one. Oh, have a good night, whoever's logging off. Sunny? Okay, have a good night, man. Let's do that with the other one. Why is this one not wanting to... It's almost like this one's bigger. What's up, Mr. Christian? Or, oh, not Mr. McChrestian. What's up? Let's see. Yeah, that looks acceptable. Okay, that was good. And we could put a centerpiece there, or I think I'll put the stove there. Let's see how that looks. That way the cook gets a nice view out the window. Oh yeah, we'll have to patch this window up with something like raidery. Whoa. What is all is gonna scrap if I scrap that? Let's see. Probably just that one arm. Okay. Let's get some kind of raidery window up there, and I can't do anything about these. I'll get to that. Do a stove. Oh yeah. Kitchen, that's what I was looking for. What kind of kitchen shit do we have? Just this. I got some counters. Here we go. Some really beat up stoves. Let's try it. I'm using a lot of mods. I'm using the most obvious ones I'm using are, I'm on PS4, the most obvious ones I'm using are Place Anywhere, Simple Green, and Unlock Settlement Objects. Shit. There we go, that's better. I'm using a lot, honestly. I need to get somewhere like a list posted so I can just direct people to a link with my load order and all the mods I'm using, because I get the question so much. Because I have like 30 to 40 mods on right now. Now we need something beside that. There's any number of things we could put there, actually. Let's see what we have in Raider. Yeah, that's true. Mop Sync. Do we have such a thing? Let me get an idea of what's in the Raider department. If I can remember where the hell the... Well, here's Raider resources. We have... Oh! Hey. What's a Raider kitchen without chems? Am I right? Oh, but I can't place it. Oh, really? I need the perk to place it? Son of... Where's the Raider stuff hiding in USO? Yeah, when I see that he's got new stuff, or I saw the other day he had something new, I'm pretty sure, but, oh, so busy. Where's the Raider stuff? I don't remember where they moved it. Oh, is that where it's at? Okay. I need to play more Fallout because I feel out of practice. I'm asking you guys a lot of stuff, which back in the day, of course, I just knew. So what kind of Raider stuff we have? Holdout. What did I miss? Well, if someone's here I haven't seen, what's up, man? How's it going? It's not a bad idea, Thumbs. Let me see. Oh, Mr. Holdout, what's up? What's up? How's it going? Oh, okay, so where am I at? Here we go. Might be able to level up. I can really use a level up. So let's, boy, I don't want to divert from this project, though, to go to building walls. Yeah, that's dropping a whole thing that I have started here. I'm going to keep doing this. I need to do some work on this somehow between now and the next stream so that there's some more starting points. Because right now we're working with a real blank canvas. What kind of stuff do we have? Definitely need some dead bodies. What would look good in a Raider cafe? What kind of Rust Devil stuff can I make? I haven't even ever looked at this menu. Right? I know there's nothing in these menus. So, man, we need something to get like a real Raidery feel in here. Let's start. I know one way I can start. Let's see. Let's get a good window. Would be a good window. No. I know the piece I'm thinking of. Yeah, that'll work. That's funny. Well, how about you kick Gaming Squirrel instead? That'll make up for it. I think this will make a nice window here. No, I don't think it will, actually. I wanted to get some raidery touches here to get some inspiration, and some kind of raidery window there would help. Or, boy, I feel like I'm on the spot here, and I'm really drawing a blank. Half wall, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Let's see how it looks. I think it'll be too wide, though. Or... oh, I get an idea. I don't know why I wasn't thinking of it. I know why I wasn't thinking of it. Yes, I do, Lorena, and I'm on the spot. I'm live. It makes it different when you have no idea what you're doing and no inspiration, and 20 people are like, "Hey, try this," and of course I depend on your guys' ideas, but then it's like, "Jeez, how do I?" Perfect. That's what we're going to use. Some rusty chain link. I think I missed some comments. I think I'm going to use this for a window, and then we can still dirty it up with some more stuff. This is just like the perfect width to go in there. We just need to get it nice and straight. Thank you, Mr. Post. Okay, junk fences and spin them around. I think that's... well, it's not what I did, but I think this works nicely. And now we can put... it does. Oh, it's a little off-center. How bad does it look? Oh, it looks fine. Looks totally fine. Raidery touches. Definitely got to cover up this checkerboard floor. This 1950s soda fountain vibe is totally throwing it off for me. So let's body parts. I'm pretty sure, body parts around the place, yeah. In there, where they eat, that I don't know about. Oh, I can't put a rug in here. Lame. Well, I can, but it would look like crap. Oh, wait. There we go. Jagged metal. Jagged metal's always good. Let's get a... can I find a really crappy countertop? We need a counter across here. Let's get some cafe tables up. We can put some tables out here as well. I have this, like... OCD thing, or I see yellow, I must scrap it, but I think it would be for the best of settlement if I left that junk there, but it's like, must scrap, but I think I should, leave it. Let's get some cafe tables. How's that look? That's a test. This stuff is not permanent, so let's put one here. Let's put one here, maybe. I need some kind of counter. What if I went with what I already have? Let's check that out. What's up, Tank? What's up, man? Shelves. Ah, yes, perfect. Yes, we definitely need some of these. Oh, Mr. Post, help me place these shelves. But I definitely want some good shelves too. Don't want everything to be busted. Beat up couches. Yeah, I can always, this stuff can always be best gun in Fallout 4. Well, the best gun in Fallout 4, I think it's pretty clear. The handmade rifle is pretty OP. As far as Wildlands, oh man, that depends on, because someone messaged me earlier and was asking me what the best sniper rifle was in Wildlands, and it's the same answer to that. It's, well, it depends on your play style, depends on what you want to take down and how you want to take it down and where you want to take it down at. I don't think that there is, and people have also actually just earlier, I was looking at my comments here and someone's like, do a video on what you think is the best weapon. I'm like, dude, I don't know, but Fallout I can pretty much confidently say the handmade rifle. I mean, as far as rifles, and I usually play with rifles. As far as Wildlands, I can actually, I talked to a lot of the subscribers. Some subscribers, and you guys are all welcome to, like the Facebook page, the Darkdally Facebook page, and they messaged me there. And I was talking to one guy. Oh, I know his name, but I closed my Facebook tab. What's his name? Leonard, I want to say. I talked to him a lot. And we were discussing favorite weapons, and I said my favorite assault rifles are, my list was like, there was like 6, because they're all good for different situations. Desert Strong, sorry about name pronunciation. I one-shotted a albino deathclaw that was 10 levels above me with a pipe rifle once, so I pulled a Mama Murphy on that bitch. So, it all depends. It's because I got a critical sneak shot, and it was a legendary rifle that was really good. It was a legendary pipe rifle that I'd upgraded to 50 cal, which had, I forget what legendary ability on it now. But yeah, he was an albino deathclaw and had a skull. It was at the Museum of Witchcraft. And, so yeah. So it all kind of, I mean, it depends in this game too. I think overall the handmade rifle, I mean, just because it has like 0 recoil, does a ton of damage, can hold big magazines, can be modified in many different ways. But yeah, I've straight up had some pretty incredible pipe rifles. Let's go, now I'm all thinking about what I think the best weapon, that's a trap. I mean, not all you guys, I know, probably most of you guys don't play Wildlands, but if you do and someone asks you what's the best weapon, don't. It's a trap. I say that because I posted a Wildlands video. I posted a video when I first started doing Wildlands content, and my longtime subscribers remember when I first started posting it. Well, that was only like a month ago. And that video now has well over 100,000 views. And it was basically me being naive and being like, these are the best weapons. And then, yeah, not realizing I was going to get 110,000 views, and I have, like, all these people basically saying, that's the same thing that happened earlier. The same exact thing. I rested on that couch, and this one little lone robot came and attacked me. Nuka World is awesome. I love Nuka World. I love the whole Raider theme. Where are those little iBots coming from? Not iBots, but to whatever you call those things. So, wow. Sidetracked again. Let's turn build mode back on. We were talking counters, I think. What were we doing for counters? I was looking at these. And someone mentioned the shelves. That's right. So I put those shelves there. Let's get some normal shelves to kind of even those out. Hey guys, quit putting pressure on me. It's hard to build with all this pressure, especially when you don't know what you're doing exactly. Right. Let's put these here. Let's go grab the post. I'm gonna try to build some in between streams. Now my next scheduled stream would be Wednesday. But boy, I have a lot to do between now and Wednesday. But I'm going to try to get some building done so I have some direction. Ah, crap. Oh, is there Edward? I've not had much settlement experience here. Every time I've been attacked, they've always come over that hill over there. I want to say the times I've been attacked here, it's always been over that hill or probably over the other one. Because it seems like I'm always fighting off guys in the hills who are shooting over my walls. I probably should have just rug glitched this. It probably would have been easier. Yeah, that looks good. Definitely need to find some horrific stuff to decorate those shelves with. VR building. I don't know. I've never been about VR. Of course, to me, VR, it's like flying cars, all right? Because I grew up a long time ago. People have been talking about VR since the 80s, and as far as I see, it's still no more of a thing than it was back then. I mean, you can get the Oculus or whatever, but there's still, it's the same damn thing. It's the same thing as flying cars. People keep trying to make flying cars, and it's like, dude, it's the same. You're at the same place you were 30 years ago. Move on to something else. That's just my opinion. So every time I hear VR, it was like, yeah, whatever. I've been hearing that for 30 damn years. Raider flag. Okay, so as long as you mention that puts me on another thing. What Raider gang should we? And yeah, I agree, Batman. Anyway, I think realistically, the idea of flying cars is kind of stupid. I mean, can you really? Not until they get autonomous cars completely down can they do that. You can't just have people flying vehicles. That is just ridiculous. All the stuff So, Raider gangs, which one do you think? Do we want to do this like Disciple style, Operator style, or Pack style? We need to. I think that's something we need to settle on because they're all three very distinct, different styles. So why don't we take a vote? Let's take a vote in chat. Operator, Pack, or Disciple? Because that is at the core of the direction we go in decorating this place. Okay, so there's one vote for Rust Devils. I guess the counts Raiders. The Dally style gang. That's one for Operators. Okay, that's 2 for Darkdally style. 2 for Operators. So Operators 2, Pack 1, Darkdally's Usual Suspects. But how do you define that? Maybe, I guess we'll just have to define that here. Okay, it looks like that's the winning thing. So that kind of puts us back into... So let's define our own Raider style. That's 2 for Rust Devils. So we get to define our own Raider style here. Okay. That kind of puts me back at square one. I usually play Fallout 4 on my bro's Xbox. I'm going to be playing on computer. I'm going to be playing on PC. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Let's pray. Let's pray to the Google gods that they send me enough money that I can buy a computer. That's what I'm hoping for. I've been checking my AdSense account like all day today, waiting for them to update March's pay, and I'm praying that I can afford a computer. And then we'll be playing this. I mean, not immediately, but I'll be on PC. I'm hoping. So anyway, so we need to define what kind of things should we? What kind of things represent? Shit. What kind of things are going to represent the Usual Suspects? I'm definitely not going to buy. I'm definitely not going to the store, Lorena. Well, first of all, the only store in my town that sells computers is Walmart. I'm not buying a Walmart computer. I have some IT friends. I'm going to talk to them, get some advice. Say here, once I get my paycheck, I'm going to say, okay, here's my budget. You know, I need to be able to edit videos and play games. Build me a computer. That's what I'm going to do. I was thinking this thing. When you said Usual Suspects for some reason, I don't know why, I was thinking these guys. Oh, they're going to fall over, aren't they? Can I make it static? Yes, I can. Haha. Well, the computer I'm using now, this is my computer I'm using now. This is a $200 laptop from Walmart. And while it works fine, I cannot edit videos or play games on it. I need to, yeah. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, hey, thanks, dude, you rock. 100 krona. Thanks, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's very cool, man. Is awesome. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Norwegian krona, because I wasn't until I Googled it, so that's like $12 American, dude. That's awesome. That's a huge donation, dude. That's really cool. Thank you. This should be static now, so it won't fall over. I think that says usual suspects. Okay, so more guns. Yeah, so we definitely need lots of guns. Damn, thanks, man. That's cool. That's really cool. Very cool. Yeah, he's awesome. I'm gonna have to run the stream longer tonight. I was like, I'm only gonna run it 2 hours. Well, now I'm feeling like I really gotta, especially since we're starting a new settlement. Okay, even though I have a lot to do, but that's that. Okay, so lots of guns. I like, for some reason, something about this I like. Okay, I can go with that, Z. I can go with that. And I know just how to go with that, too. I'm really fond of Nuka Girl. There's some pretty good-looking Nuka Girl posters we could use for that role. Some really tattered ones. We still need bodies, but I'm not sure I want bodies in the cafe. That's kind of what I was thinking, too, Z. Well, I think that's kind of, for some reason, that's what I thought of, and that's why I put the thing. So we're going to go with that. Some kind of mafioso kind of raider gangs. Mannequins. Not a bad idea. There's the operator mannequins that are animated, and those are cool, but they have knives. Okay, I like where we're going with this. See, we're developing a theme. Very cool, because okay, so here's what we're going to do. Let me think. Can I dress these mannequins up? No, but I can armor mannequins. But they don't have faces. See, I was going to see if I could dress them up and, like, give them weapons with place anywhere. But armor mannequins don't have faces, and I can't dress these guys up. Okay, but we gotta make sure that we differentiate ourselves from the Triggermen. We gotta have our own. It's got to be defined from the Triggermen. We can't go too mob. We gotta have our own style of mob, and I'll put some thought into that. Yeah, this is my job. So, and this is a healthy 12-hour-a-day job. I don't have time for anything else. That's not a bad idea. We'll see where that ends up and see how that works. Thumbs. Let's see. I'm getting the feel now. I got more of a vibe. Let's talk to Phyllis. Let's see, can I equip her and stuff? Because we could definitely set down some style like that.
Hey, Phyllis.
I need a while to think about things. I'll consider what you said.
Why is my audio breaking up? Well, it's not. Just her voice was, and my voice. Weird.
I need a while to think about things. I'll consider what you said.
Is her voice breaking up to you guys? Because it is me. Is it just me? That was weird. So let's set out getting some settlers while we do this. That way they're kind of coming in and we can dress them up like we need them. I think my sound's breaking up. I can't tell for sure. Let me do a test here. Test, 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 test. My voice is not breaking up, but I think the game sound is. Well, I'll get to the bottom of it. I'm trying to hear the generator. Generator sounds fine. I'm all like putting my ear down like I could actually hear it. For now, I'm just going to put a temporary settlement recruitment thing here. No, my audio's screwy. My audio is screwy, guys. What's up, Roger? I had to remember how to pronounce your name because I kept wanting to say Rogue. What's up, Roger? My audio is breaking up. And now I've got that. Great. What is going on? Yeah, my internet speed kind of dropped, and I'm wondering about what's up with my just bugging me. Boy, I hope it's just the game. Let's save. I'm not getting sound effects. Yeah, I can hear me too. The game's breaking up. Of course, my audio is just going here, but everything coming from the PlayStation to me is breaking up and the sound effects aren't working. Yeah, I have no sound effects. Can you guys hear that? Is my gun making noise to you guys? You think I'm trying to think if I'm gonna have to restart my game. Hopefully that won't break the stream. If it does, I'll start it right back up. Yeah, my game is. I think I can keep the stream going and quit the game. Yeah, something's going on, and I don't want something to crash. So let's see what happens here. This shouldn't break the stream. It shouldn't. If it does, it should only cut the video. Oh, that sounds so much better. I'm tired. Oh, that breaking up noise in my thing. Okay, let's just try continue. Let's see if we can do it without closing the app. Really, the mannequins cause trouble for you? Well, we saved. I'll remove it when I get back, but that could make sense because that's kind of when it started because that was really recent. Wow, 100 krona, that's really cool, man. Thanks. That's awesome. We'll scrap it first thing when we get back. I've had problems with them too in a way because when I first saw them in USO, it wouldn't let me place them. I was actually surprised it let me place that. When I first saw those, I couldn't place them. And I was like, why are these here if I can't place them? Well, we'll get it out ASAP. I blame Thumbs. Thumbs said to float it. Thumbs said to float it in the water. Alright, where's that mannequin? Let's find it and get rid of it, dispose of it. Oh, great. We're going to have to go swimming in the irradiated water. It probably floated out to sea. Who knows? Oh, I have to breathe. That's right. It must have floated out to sea. What was that?
You're with the Minutemen, right?
What was that noise? Oh, there it is. I see it. How'd I miss it? I mean, that's where I dropped it in the water, but I thought that's where I looked first. Ah! No, build mode. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got a problem. I can't... Why can't I go into build mode? Guys, we're going to be brought down by a mannequin. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, okay, that was the guy talking to me. Now I'm all freaked out. My camera's spun. That's the settlers setting off mines. That's the explosion. I looked for the mines. I was tapping VATS. Will this let me enter workshop? Okay. I couldn't enter workshop out there. What was happening. Damn mannequins. Hopefully that's the end of our problems. I mean, the sound is fine. I was in panic mode because weird shit started happening. I couldn't enter build mode. It wouldn't let me. It just kept going to third person. And then I started hearing explosions, not realizing what they were. And then my camera starts turning without me moving it. I didn't realize it was the settler trying to talk to me. So let's hope we're good now. Let's get back on track. Do we have sound? Does it sound good? Sound is good. Well, I've seen many different kinds of crashes now. The last one, it looked to me like it was still going. I couldn't even tell until there was just no comments for like 5 minutes, and that's when I realized it. Starting to think that mannequin was going to bring us down. Guns, girls, we want kind of a mafia feel, but we don't want to be too much like the Triggerman. So let's put some, I definitely want to differentiate from the Triggerman. Because, I don't want to go with the suits. I don't want to go with the zoot suits and the submachine guns like the Triggerman. So what I'm saying is, when we dress our settlers up, let's go ahead and turn our beacon off. When we dress our settlers up, now that we have 2 settlers, I need to start thinking along the lines of how are we going to dress them in our own unique style, and I might just put some thought into that. Couldn't enter build mode. I just read your comment. Yeah. I was holding the touchpad and it just went to third person. All right, cool. Cool, Z. See you in a minute. Wait. He did? That's weird because I just looked at this a minute ago. Oh, dude, thumbs. Thanks, man. Wow. $20. That's awesome. That is awesome, dude. That is really cool. Thanks a lot, man. That is awesome. Okay, that definitely dedicated to. I like this whole. Whoever came up with the Usual Suspects Raider gang. That is genius because we can really build on that. Let's look for some inspiration through. Man, thanks, Thumbs. Let's look through some. I do live in Colorado. I can go to one of... I think we have more stores in my town to buy weed than we do to buy groceries, actually. That's a fact. But I don't smoke weed. But, let me see here. That was you, that was... I think, yeah, that sounds right. That was awesome. That's a really cool idea. We could definitely work with that. Okay. I'm going to look for some inspiration in decorations. We know guns. Oh yeah, lighting. Party lights. Party lights how? Like the cycling lights? I like that idea. I mean, even if it's not what you meant, I still like that idea. We need power here. Let's hook up some temporary power to this place. Just like temporary... Okay. Okay, Mr. Wilson. Shit. I need to get one of those. Okay, I do. I need to get one of those mods where I can get like a bunch of power from one little thing because I'm sick of putting these damn things. This thing's going to be ugly as hell. I need to get that mod. I always shy away from those, but I think it's time I get one of those mods. Where can I put this generator that's out of the way? Let's put it down here for now, but this is an eyesore. It's going to have to move. Let's get some power running to this place. We're going to have a lot of stuff to fix. I'm going to try to come here in between streams and fix some stuff. Miscellaneous, I think. I like these lights because they can add a real good atmosphere. And if you put multiple strobes... I don't know about strobes. I was thinking the cycling ones. When we get into this build further... Yeah, we need to think about... what kind of, and I'm going to put some thought into it too, off stream, like what kind of clothing thing, because we can take this, further than this. In fact, Well, I'm thinking about doing actual art. I'm thinking about I might just change my channel art. I'm thinking I might change my channel art and have like a Usual Suspects channel art. I probably shouldn't have said that because that would be a cool surprise. But that actually gives me some cool ideas. Let's have a couple of these guys. Sailor hats. What kind of sailor hats? Oh yeah, Smy's not here. I hate that generator. It's so temporary. I'm going to get a mod. Before the next stream, I'm going to get a mod so we can just not worry about power because I'm sick of these big ugly generators. What's up, Lucifer? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. We need some good lighting. I'm feeling that for now. We can always swap up the color later. Okay. That definitely helps. That definitely helps. I feel like... Let's go for some kind of counter. I don't know. I'm kind of digging the red and the orange. I'm kind of digging that for right now, anyway. We need a raidery counter. I keep going back to... I'm going to go back to that. Furniture. Let's go back to the counters that we had, because I kept going there and getting distracted. I think this might just work. Pilot leather coat. The bomber jacket? But it comes with the orange jumpsuit under it, though. If that's what if you're talking about what I think you are. So I don't know about trench coats, because like I said, I want to differentiate the Usual Suspects from the Triggermen. Oh, that's kind of in the way of the... MC Raiders. Huh. There's a lot to work with here. I'm not sure I'm ready for that just yet. I'm already distracted on enough things. Unless you guys want to. Let's go see what kind of... Boy, that's a long list to scroll through, though. Let me make an armor smith bench, because I could go to Freemaker, but we have a list 10 miles long of clothes. Maybe with the armor smith, we could, well, I don't know. I'll try both. Yeah, I think maybe so, because this is going to be where I'm already sidetracked as I usually am. That's going to really take us on a tangent. What I was thinking about. Well, here's what we should do. Yeah, I'm still building. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Each of the Usual Suspects, you come up with your own dress, and each of you will be represented by a settler. Unfortunately, I can't choose their names, though, so we're going to do something like that. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. What can go by this stove? It doesn't have to be cooking related. It can just be raidery. Resources. I'm on the wrong menu again. Oh yeah, I know. Totally. Yeah, totally. Crafting. Now I'm sidetracked. Okay. This looks really good in Raider. There's not room for it there. But you know what? That looks better than that counter. I'm going to try that. Well, when I post the stream, the comments all disappear. I'm going to ditch that and see if I can do this maneuver. I like this better than that counter. chem sink, thank you. I keep forgetting. We'll definitely have to put one of those in. I think I can cover up those counters with this. Yeah, totally. And that leaves us room for a chem sink in there. Oh, yeah, for sure. Chaos. Okay, that's what you meant. Okay, yeah. Let's find that damn chem sink. That's in crafting, chemistry. Bam. Perfect. Just room for it. Yuno's already got one. That's awesome. Okay. See, that's what I was thinking. Well, actually, I'll save that for a surprise. I've got a cool idea, and I'll save that. You guys design your avatars, and of course, there's probably more usual suspects than we will have settlers, but not necessarily. I guess we can have as many settlers as we want. There are mods. We need to figure something like really dirty and nasty to put in that sink that you would not find in a cafe. Maybe. I don't know. Does that suit the... We'll see. That's awesome. This is all such awesome ideas. That table is crooked. That's okay. We'll come back to that. Okay, this is definitely taking shape. I want some shit in the windows. Like... some fishing... kind of stuff wouldn't be a bad idea since we are on the water and we do want to do some fishing type themes. Bloatfly meat, radroach meat. That's stuff that raiders would eat. Yeah, the body parts is a bit much, but yeah, they would totally eat that stuff. Wall decorations. Miscellaneous. Oh, where'd they move the Far Harbor shit to? Ugh. I was going to hang some of those Far Harbor wall buoys. Fish floater... things on the wall, but I don't remember where they moved them to. I could do that. I could fence off all the windows. I could fence off some of them. I just wanted some stuff like hanging in the windows to kind of help with the theme. Of course, we still need more decor that's usual suspects themed. Yeah. Oh, themes. Oh, you guys are saying themes. Ah, there we go. Themes. Is it fishing? Or is there a Far Harbor one? Let's find out. Oh, here we go, fishing. I thought some stuff like this might look good, although I don't know if that suits the usual suspects, so we'll have to think about that. I'm going to put some of these around, we'll have to decide. We'll come up with it. I think it'll come together as we go, you know. I just wanted some clutter hanging in the windows. Crap. I can't go out there. Let's make it so that we can. We want to decorate the outside anyway, so let's go ahead and get temporary ugly-ass floors placed so we can get out there. These floors are just temporary. I want to stress that. Just so we can access the outside of our Grizzly Raider Cafe. Ah, damn it. Pick it up. There we go. Okay, so now we can at least... We can't... Oh, we can. It'll let us... Okay. The settlement limit's out farther than I thought. So we can kind of get out here. Place anywhere some skulls together with the hanging fish theme stuff. Yeah. Where can we find skulls, though? I could do smaller wood floors. I can get to that once I'm worried about getting out there. We definitely need lots of skulls. Man, this stuff... I gotta build more. I'm losing my Where do we find skulls? I mean, I know that Raider is going to have, like, some stuff. Oh, really? Is it in body parts? Like here? I thought this was just bodies. I can? Oh, I guess I could. Welcome back, Z. Yeah, we could, I guess with Freemaker we could. Let's make up some skulls. I guess that makes sense that we could. Let's see. Let's craft some skull action here. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Let's see what we have in there. Oh, there's... Okay, wait. Okay, people are saying different things. Let me check. First, let's check my inventory. That would be the obvious thing, wouldn't it? I don't have any skulls. I mean, I have no junk, and they're not under miscellaneous. Unless they're called something else. Let's see if I can make regular ones, and then, yeah, I'll check the Church of Adam stuff. That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to have to scroll down through this for a second here. Yeah. Which makes sense. Oh, but there might be some in the workbench because I dumped... If I did ever have any in my inventory, then they would be in the workbench because I dumped my entire inventory in there when I came here. Skulls. Alright. Let's make like 40. Let's see. Skull faceplate. Yeah, but those just look like crap when you drop them. I think this is good. Okay. We've got all the skulls we could ever need. For sure. How many do we have? 31. I was close. What we're going to do with them? Oh, yeah, mix them up with... See, that's not a bad idea. So here's what we're going to do. Let's try this. Okay, first let's get this guy rotated. Oh man, that's going to be hard. Where's Phoenix? Where's Phoenix when I needed her to play some junk? Oh, that might just be good. We'll try it. Make static. I'm gonna have to make it static and then move it. You know, that's what I'm doing. If I want to use place anywhere on it, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay. Exactly. Exactly. Where's post? Where's post? What was the last thing I posted? Thought it was that counter. Oh, there he is. He was hiding. Hiding in plain sight. Let's see if I can place anywhere this skull. I'm not sure. Oh! Well, that wasn't the brightest of ideas, was it? So let's try that elsewhere. Right? Okay, let's move this. Alright, have a good night, Chaos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, cool. Alright, let's try to post it from out here. Uh-oh, I don't know if I can. I'm not sure if I can place anywhere I make static item. Are Tim Timmons mods not compatible with each other? Just kidding. Oh, I don't think I can. So we'll have to use the Church of Adam ones then. I mean, it was kind of sketchy. But yeah, it won't let me. Alright, so that's okay. We can still decorate with those. We can still make those static, for sure. We just can't, I can't place anywhere them. So we'll have to, let's see what we can find in the Church of Adam. If that menu would ever load. There we go. Those are tiny. There's like glowy stuff in it. What else do we have? Okay, so that's what we're gonna have to use. Let's try one of these. Yeah, well, but could I do that, Mr. Wilson, with OCD Decorator, though? I can place anywhere with Make Static, I mean, to an extent. But what I'm trying to do is take this skull, well, I can now, but I was trying to take a skull and put it, like, here, hanging on this. I don't know what OCD Decorator does, I've just always been... I was afraid that would happen. Okay, now I'm hitting the point where I can't see what I'm doing, so... Let me go. And rest.
I need a while to think about things.
Guess I'll sit next to Phyllis.
I'll consider what you said.
Yeah, well, kind of. It's been happening, it's kind of recent. The new YouTube look, I don't like it. I opted out, and I use the old YouTube look. The new one has the humongous, huge banner, and what I don't like about it is every time I go to my channel, it showed my channel trailer as if I wasn't subscribed. And I go to my channel constantly. I'm always going to my channel to do stuff, and I just got sick of my trailer playing. And it's like, why is this necessary? Why must I see my own trailer? Which I need to change, by the way, I know. So I opted back to the old YouTube.
I need a while to think.
That might be what you're seeing. You might be seeing the bigger one that has a bigger banner, and it... Every time you go to your own channel, it takes you there as if you're not a subscriber, which is, I think, is lame. And I don't like it because I can't access my tools as easy. I have to click an extra button to get to edit mode, so that just so I can get to my tools. I don't like that either. I actually like the the YouTube before this, where I could keep my sidebar up on the side with all my buttons. That's just how I like it, but I don't need it pretty. I'm definitely, function over vanity. I liked YouTube last year when I could keep my sidebar up on the side and it wouldn't overlap shit. What's up, Phoenix? Wow. Are your ears burning? I was just literally asking for you earlier because I'm trying to place all this junk. I was trying to I was rotating this skull. I had a skull in the inventory and I was trying to stand it upright. I was like, oh, where's Phoenix when I need her to place this junk for me? So... let's get this here. I think that's how we want it. Is this what who mentioned this? Was it Mr. Wilson or was it who had the idea of the skulls on the boat thingies? Who was that had the idea? 1 second, guys. My freaking fire safety crap. All right, because I think that looks cool. Whoever came up with that idea, that looks cool. We need some more of these. Yeah, it does look really good. We need some more of these. Because I wasn't sure about them, but now I am. Yuna's idea again. Okay. Phoenix, is there a set time? I want to catch one of your streams. I do, and I'm incredibly busy, but I would find time if I knew. When do you stream, Phoenix? Like, do you have set times? I think I can make this one work. Oh, okay. Take it easy, Tank. See you later. I want this. Well, I guess I could place anywhere, right? Why am I not doing that already? So what we're doing here, for those who just came in, we're doing. We came to Egret Tours Marina because Hangman's Alley, which is getting kind of old for the moment, and in deciding upon themes, we decided you don't have set times. Usually late at night around. I don't even have a Twitch account. I'll have to set one up there. I don't know how it works. I don't know if I could get some kind of notification. I guess it would give me some kind of notification or something. If I, yeah, I'm sure it would. So we wanted to do some kind of Raider theme, and then someone, I think it was came up with the idea that we should do, because I said, what kind of Raider gang do we want to theme this around? And then he had the idea of, let's theme it around us. So we have our own Raider gang, and we're coming up with our own theme. So our theme is kind of Mafia-inspired, but still our own thing. And everyone's designing their own outfits, so that's going to be cool. I'm eager to see that. That should be good to where... Oh, you did? Well, you may have said Raider, but I mean, is one who suggested the... I think it was I was talking about the theme we went with, the Usual Suspects Raider gang. Let's get a skull up there. I think I can put one up there. I never get YouTube notifications for anything. I mean, I do, kind of. But you see, I think it's because I live in the Stone Age and I don't use mobile devices. So, and the only way I get YouTube notifications is if I hit F5 and then I'll get a little bell icon. But that still doesn't notify me of channels I subscribe to. That only notifies me of activity on my own channel. So I don't know how YouTube notifications work. I'm kind of old-fashioned that way. Oh, hey, see you later, Dave. Have a good night if you're leaving. All right, we got to work skulls into all these. Oh, it's too bad I can't tilt him down. I could have him. Could have it impaled on the end of this, or this. Yeah, because I say that because apparently I know that you guys get notifications at least some of the time when I post stuff, because I'll post a video and it'll have views 7 seconds after I post it. So I know people are getting some kind of notification. I don't get that. I have to pull up my sidebar and then I see that my subscriptions have new videos. Yeah, we'll impale a skull on this thing. I assume people got them through mobile devices. I have a smartphone. I have a tablet. My tablet actually works. I should turn my tablet on, because then I would probably get those notifications. I'm just lazy about keeping it charged. That looks okay. So one suggestion was lots of skulls. Okay, so what we're doing here is this is like a Raider Cafe we're setting up, but we're kind of gently going at it. The only notifications I get are the bell icon lights up when I refresh my page or when I go to the YouTube page, and even that will alert me of about 1/3 of the comments that I actually get, and that's the only thing it alerts me to is comments. And it never alerts me to my discussion, which I believe Phoenix, I think you left a comment, someone did on my discussion page, and I didn't see it till like days later, because that never gives me notifications on that. It's stupid. Metopia, what's up? So everyone fill in Metopia. Oh, I guess I will, because I can talk instead of type. So Metopia. So here's what we're doing. We moved to Skulls. Oh, good idea. So we moved to Egret Tours Marina, and we wanted a Raider theme. I gotta explain this again. I just did 20 seconds ago. It's okay though. So I was trying to decide, so what raider gang should it be? And then we came up with the idea that we should have our own raider gang. So we were having our own usual suspects raider gang. And we're kind of going with a mafia, guns and girls kind of theme. And everyone gets to decide their own outfit, because we're going to dress all the settlers up. All you guys, all your usual suspects will be dressed up, represented by the settlers. So you guys get to decide your own outfits and everything. So we're kind of going with our own raider theme. And so we got some of the, I'm thinking this guy looks kind of good. Some of this is temporary. Definitely lots of skulls. Like we have some skulls impaled on some of the fishing things. So that's kind of what we're doing here. Am I still banned? That was an accident, Mr. Holdout. I apologize for that. I apologize for Mr. Wilson's fat fingers when he clicked on your channel. I'm just kidding. That was an accident. What was funny is we did have a troll in the chat at the moment, and the wrong person got... Yeah. Let's see. Let's get some more skulls in here while we... can never have too many of these, I guess. Oh, definitely one here on the scavenging station. Oh, it won't let me. Well, it will let me. I'm not that good at decorating, so... But right now, tonight, since we just got here, I don't want to spend the entire stream scrapping, so we just kind of started out here in the dock. And we're starting with a cafe, and we definitely want some fishing-themed kind of stuff, for sure. And kind of decorating a little bit, like we do have some lighting and other various things. We are at Egret Tours Marina. Whoops, wrong button. Right here. We're at Egret Tours Marina is what we're building now. The crew is growing larger, and that's cool. That is very cool. Let me get a drink. I've been drinking Mountain Dew this whole time. I need some water. Well, the usual suspects is kind of our colloquial term for the people who always show up to the streams. I mean, I guess it's the thing that if you're a usual suspect, then you know what they are. But I mean, it's not inclusive. You know, anyone can join the gang. You know, and so it's just the thing of we decided we'd make our own. We dress the settlers up to represent each one of you guys. As you know, that's over time. As the settlers come in, as we decide a decent dress scheme or whatever, and you guys are free to leave that in the comments in the video once this video is posted, and then the comments will be permanent. Yeah. So sure, yeah, no one's excluded. No one's excluded from the usual suspects. You can be one if you want. There's no membership fee whatsoever. Oh, so I was placing this skull. Yeah, that looks good. Phoenix and Uno are two channels I try to watch, but I still don't as much as I'd like to. Two builders I actually do watch. Oh. Hey, what's up, Sean? I'm not sure I've seen you in chat before, or possibly and I forgot. Can I not place that skull there? Well, again, I can. I'll just have to use Mr. Post. Okay, that scrap is totally getting in my way. Okay, I gotta scrap this scrap. It's in my way. So we'll put us a little skull here. And of course we'll need bottles and chems and things like that too. Actually, speaking of chems, I can kind of address that part in part right now. And also for those just joining the stream, these floors are purely temporary. These are not going to be here. They look god-awful, I know. These are just here so we can get to the outside of the building if we need to. Yeah, there's always a lot of builders, which I think is cool. You know, builders stick together and all of that. So I was going to do something about, where's Raider, Raider resources. Let's get a chem station out here, if it'll let me build one. Because I haven't done Nuka World yet. It won't. Damn. Too bad. Okay. PS4 builders had to deal with a lot of crap. That is for sure. What do you guys think? What do you guys think this needs? I still want to put more crap in the windows. What you guys think? And I'm going to put some more of those fishing things out here. Because I like the fishing things with the skulls. It's a cool idea. Did I pass fishing? What am I missing? It must be under themes. Oh, of course it's under themes. What am I thinking? Jeez. One of those. Ooh, this will hold plenty of skulls. Yeah, I don't think I do enough in supporting other channels. I mean, honestly, I don't think I do, and I would like to do more. But I'd like to do a lot of things. I don't have... What the hell? What can't I place it? Can I place it anywhere? I want to use this. Oh. Build rails and seats on the dock. Oh, good idea. With workshop interactive items. Great idea. We'll do that. I can't do that here right now where we have these temporary floors, but I can do it in other places. That's a good idea. Oh, there we go. Mr. Post. You know, I'm going to check something real quick here. It'll take 2 seconds. I'm just going to see. You said ordering parts for your PC. Any day now. I'm going to check my... I check it like every hour. Because I'm broke. I mean, I don't want to go into the whole money thing. I'm just saying. I'm excited to get a computer here soon. And so I'm eagerly checking my... Because the thing about being a YouTuber is you only get paid once a month. And so that time the month rolls around, it's like, come on, come on. I think last month they updated like on the 10th. And this month I'm still waiting. Let's see. Looks good. Let's get some skull action. Oops, I lost my tab. Okay. Get some more skulls on these things. These are easy to do. Nice touch. I think we can squeeze one in between those. Maybe. Yes, we can. And I'm going to have to do some skulls offline between streams because the amount of skull work that we're talking that we want to do could be time consuming. Let's have this one facing in. There we go. It is a good idea. It's a killer idea. Where'd Post go? Oh, there he is. He's inside. It's a killer idea. Let's get him out of the way. Oh, it's not my idea. Go for it. It was Nice way. We can take basically any kind of decoration and do that, and bam, Raider decor, right? Oh yeah, Mr. Holdout. I've not seen you on one of my streams before, but if you attend my streams, then there's always a lot of talk between people about their own channels and everything like that. It's always, very cool and stuff. Where are we at? We're at 2 hours. We haven't crashed yet, so that's a plus. And we haven't had a mannequin try to wreck our stream again. You guys who weren't here earlier, a mannequin almost wrecked everything. I placed a mannequin, knocked it into the water. Next thing you know, my sound started glitching, and then I couldn't enter build mode, and it was a mad dash to get rid of the mannequin. Funny. What other kinds of things can we decorate with skulls to turn it into Raider stuff? Why am I hearing weird sound things? No, I mentioned the mannequin, and I'm hearing probably nothing. Are you going to put up some of the animal heads? Probably. No, there's no mannequins allowed here. No mannequins allowed. At least not the kind I was placing. I don't know which kinds are going to mess up our build. What happened was I placed the mannequin here, and then Thumb said, "Hey, knock him into the water." I was like, "Cool." So I knocked the mannequin into the water. Then I started having sound glitches. My sound started cutting out, and my weapon wasn't making any noise, and I had no sound effects. And then someone said it was because of the mannequin. Well, I restarted my game. I had to reload the game, and someone said it's the mannequin. So then we rushed to try to scrap the mannequin before anything else got wrecked, but then I couldn't enter build mode. So luckily I was able to click on the workbench to get into build mode, and then we got rid of that mannequin. Yeah, so I've never decorated one before, but now I know not to decorate with those things. I've never been much of a decorator, period. That's why one reason I'm kind of at a loss here. I'm like, what could we use, you know? Let's look at some actual Raider stuff. I guess if one... Let's look at operator stuff. What we've discussed so far about the usual suspects Raider gang could go with operator stuff. They kind of fit a similar theme, but there's like... What is Bethesda thinking when they gave us a Raider section and they're like, yeah, okay, here's 4 things to decorate with. Really? Really? That's so lame. There's a few things in the pack. I don't know why... I don't know. What else can we decorate with? The static ones, I don't know which is which. I mean, I know what that means, I just don't know. Something with spikes. Yeah, where... I know there's... Where is... Of course, we do need bodies, but... Where are the Raider spikes? I gotta build more, because I'm getting, like, totally out of practice. I don't know where the Raider spike stuff is anymore with USO. My sound's cutting out again. Yep. Hear that? My sound's cutting out again, guys. It's not the mannequin. It's doing it again. Well, it let me enter build mode, though. Decoration miscellaneous. What's causing my sound to cut out like that? It's really annoying. I can hear it flickering in my ears. It's very annoying. It's getting worse. Whoops. I used to do a lot of... It's just been a long time for me since I've done this stuff. All the builds I've done in the last... recently have been the streams. What am I even looking for? I forget what I came here for. I'm distracted by the sound. Oh, the Raider spikes, but they're not here. All the ambient sound, to me, is flickering. And then, of course, I can't hear when I fire my rifle. Spikes and poles, Jesus. Here we go. This is the stuff I was looking for. Yeah, I really haven't built that much since... I mean, in a long time, so I forget where stuff's at. It's a shame. I need to build more. Ooh, what's this? This looks cool. Oh, that is cool. Alright, have a good night, Z. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's Phyllis. Well, she's not a settler. I mean, she is worthless anyway. I could kill her. I like this thing. Oh, I got an idea. It's annoying me because my sound effects are gone. I can't hear when I place items, and that's really... I wonder what's causing that. I've never had this happen before. I wonder if it's my My reverb mod. I've never had that cause any problems though. That's cool. Is it sticking too far on the inside? No, it looks fine. Let's have another one of those. I like that. And my sound just getting worse. How high is that one placed? Okay. So it's placed like right... What am I hung up on? Oh, that friggin' table. It's placed like right... I can't see. Oh, shit. There we go. Oh, man, this is really looking raidery now. Now, what I want to do... I know how to do it. I know what to do. We're going to go... Decorations... Where did... Why can't I not find this crap? It's been too long since I built. Oh my god. Come on, it should be... Here. It used to be under miscellaneous. I don't know why I'm forgetting stuff. I've used USO for long enough, I should know. Oh, I need to see my game after this, because I got a feeling that something bad's going to happen. Or I could just have this hanging... Let's have it hanging right here. I wanted the glow to come from inside the skull cage, but then you'd see that lantern clip through it, and I feared that would look bad. Fortunately, I can't do that with CVA. I can't place it inside there. It is. It's going to get there. We got... I imagine, you know, we kind of got a little burned out in Hangman's Alley. I imagine we got a while before we get burned out here, so... You know... Why am I out? There we go. Huh. I remember when they were... Well, I mean, yeah, you know. I've played this game since... I mean, let's see. Well, I started playing this game actually about a month after it came out. Because when the game came out, I had it. I bought this game on release day. But I was still playing Metal Gear Solid 5 at the time. And I finally actually picked this game up a month after release. So, yeah, almost a good year we had before mods came out. Yes, good times. Good times those. That's very cool. I like this. Ooh. I think here. And oh yeah, to those of you who were not here when we placed this Jenny is totally temporary. It's just there so I can power this. I'm gonna get one of those mods. I've been avoiding those mods. I'm gonna get one of those damn mods that lets me just put a switch that provides like 500 power because I'm sick of dealing with these big, ugly, clunky things. The theme here is, you know, the Raider. We're doing our own like Raider thing. Oh, that's right. You weren't here because Mr. Wilson banned you. We're doing our own... I was like, you were here earlier. I guess you missed that part. We're doing our own Raider theme. We're coming up with our own gang of Raiders. And so... we kind of got some Mafia inspiration. Maybe some... I'm thinking some posters of... some tattered posters of Nuku Girl. Calendar, maybe. You know, something like that. And skulls impaled on stuff is definitely big. We're definitely lots of guns and skulls impaled on things. Probably some dead Raiders. We're kind of doing our own version of Raider decoration. This cafe looks okay, but it's missing something to bring it all together. I'm not quite sure what it is. Everything looks disconnected. So, yeah. Okay, at least it's not just me. I was hoping it wasn't my headset. It's in the game. Let me save my game. I keep forgetting. Let's save my game. Let me reload again because it went away for a while. Yeah. That's what I've been talking about. That's totally annoying me. It's like this. It's like his hiss. It's breaking up. Totally annoying me. So let's go back to the. Oh wow! And it goes away. Listen to the silence. Let's reload this again. We blamed it on the mannequin before, but who knows? All right. Mirror ball, do you think? Well, let's try it. So, reload time. Almost, come on, level 55. I think it's like the last building perk that my character needs. I think so too, Taint. I think so too. But the sound, what's causing the sound to break up and glitch out is making it annoying or something. Because what I'm hearing in my head is way more annoying than just normal like ambient crickets. Because I've never heard that level of annoying. Now I do have a mod that alters the sound. I have reverb and sound. I forget what it's called. But I've never ever had an issue with that mod, and I've had it since mods came out for the PS4. It was one of the first ones I got, and I never had one problem with it. So I don't think it's my sound mod, and I haven't changed my load order in weeks. I've been running the same load order every night on the live streams. See, because now you don't hear it, do you? All we hear now is water. So that wasn't crickets. I don't know what that was, but it was part of that glitch, because now that sound's gone. Now all we hear is gentle, flowing water. Let me get a couple more skulls while I'm thinking here. Wow, yeah, it's really peaceful without that sound. How about that? Oh, there it is again. But it's not as annoying. It's not as loud. I don't know. I'll just... Mainly what was bugging me... It's getting loud again. Damn crickets or whatever those things are. I don't know where I live. Where I live, there aren't any insects here where I live. So when you go outside, it's just quiet. But I'm originally from the Midwest. I was born in Indiana. And when you go outside, you hear stuff like this. I'm not used to that because I've lived here for almost 20 years. And here, there's no sound when you go outside. So I don't know what kind of bugs those are. There's some kind of damn bugs. I forget what you call them. Oh, it's dead silent out here. I live where I live really high altitude. There's hardly any bugs out here at all. You never see them. And there's definitely no noise when you walk outside. Yeah, I grew up in Indiana. I moved out. I live in Colorado. I moved out here after high school. Let's see. My parents wanted to live here, so they moved out here while I was still in my last year. I was a senior in high school, and then I finished school back there, and then came out here, and I've been out here ever since. I've been out here since '98. Let's see. Oh, we can. Oh, here's a place we can put a skull. It's the rad roaches chirping. Ugh, rad roaches. Because I'm not used to seeing, because there's no bugs where I live. Oh, I hate roaches. I hate when I go, like, times I've lived in cities, like when I lived in Phoenix or when I lived in Houston. And roaches, oh, they freak the shit out of me. I don't know how people deal with them. Because I have friends who live in places where they have big bugs like that. Because I'm not used to that stuff here. So just the thought of roaches makes me, like, shudder. Something on the ceiling wouldn't be bad, but I don't know what we could put there. I still feel like we need something to bring this together. It looks like a collection of junk. It looks like an indoor yard sale, and I don't like that look. Now, I know that, I guess one way would be decorations will help bring it together. That's true. Decorations will help bring it together, but I feel like there's maybe something structurally or something easy I can place in here to kind of help link it. Not a bad idea. Welcome to the stream, Ed Bid. What's up, man? How's it going? Oh, when I lived in Phoenix, every once in a while, because I went to school at night, so I'd get home from school at like 11 o'clock, and I'd turn on the porch light, and one time there was a cockroach on the porch, and it was like, I don't know, it was like that big around. I mean, it was big. It was this, not the, I would say the size of this, but I have very big hands. It was the size of a small person's palm. Yeah, it was the size of a small-handed person's palm. And as soon as I turned on the light, it just ran away, and luckily I got it, because if I hadn't stepped on that thing, I don't think I would have slept that night. That thing was the size of a fucking mouse, dude. Anyway, flag over the windows. I did see that comment. Oh, nice, Mr. Wilson. Congrats on that. Almost 100. I'm trying to remember. I hit 100 sometime last year. But, oh, they stopped. The bugs stopped. Let's look at the flags. Cool. There's some Raider flags here. Oh, here we go. Some faction neutral flags. Nuka World. Oh, what's up, Z? I didn't see you here. Oh, you must have just got here. Skyrim music kicks in. I've never seen a flying cockroach. Oh, that's right. You can't see flags from the other side. I was like, wait, where'd the flag go? Well, that's a shame. I guess it still looks cool. We can put it... Well, let's put it on the inside, too. Which window is it? Okay, it's over that window. Okay, let's put a flag on the inside, too. If we can. Seizure warning. I'm about to place a flag, everyone. So if you have epilepsy or are prone to seizures, please look away from the screen. Oh, placing flags in this game. Oh, wow. That was easy. The reference I make is when you're trying to place a flag, especially in a crowded area, it's like blink, 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 blink all over your damn screen until you're just like, stop it, you're blinding me. I just want to place a flag. That actually let me place it pretty easily. That looks good. That looks nice. That was a good idea. So we got one on the inside and the outside. One time when I was in Phoenix, well, Phoenix is like the damn Discovery Channel. Well, because it's a city right in the middle of the desert, so all kinds of creepy crawlies come in at night. We're standing outside school, because, again, I went to school at night, so we're standing outside like 9 o'clock at night, right? We're having a smoke break. And we were standing under a tree, and one of my friends, this big-ass beetle, like this long, falls out of this tree and lands on his shoulder. And so he flicks it off onto the ground. And a lot of us were from out of town, so we were like, we're not touching that thing. Well, some guy was standing out there with us who was from there, so he was used to this Discovery Channel action, as I call it. He was used to that. So he picks up the thing, right? He picks up this beetle, and he's holding in his hands, and the thing had these long-ass pinchers on the end, right? And he's like, here, guys, check this. He's like, hey, guys, check this out. And he holds his cigarette, well, not his lit cigarette, he holds his cigarette butt up to the mouth of the thing, and the thing goes bam and bites right through the cigarette butt. And I was just like, whoa. Get that thing out of my face. That's how big the jaws on the thing were. The jaws were so big it bit right through the cigarette butt. I was like, holy shit. And you're touching that thing? Yeah, bugs creep me out. For sure. You know, I deleted the door off of here. No, let's go with no door. The nope of my nope. The nope of my nope is my friend. Yeah, that's the same mentality I had when I did live in Phoenix. We always had all kinds of creepy crawlers on our porch. You never knew what you were going to see on the porch, right? And among all the creepy crawlers that hang out at the porch, there were lizards. There were little baby lizards freaking everywhere. When I lived in Phoenix, baby lizards everywhere. I guess they liked the hot rocks because we had a rock wall around our porch. So they'd sit out there and just soak up the sun and do their little weird lizard things on the rocks. They just sit there. And they were cool because they never came in the house. You could leave the door wide open. They never went in the house. I guess it was because we left the AC on because, it's like 110 degrees every day, right? So they never came into the house. And I figured they ate the bugs, so I was totally cool, and they're cute. So I always appear offline. Sorry, I don't mean to say that, but yeah, I always appear offline. I appear offline because even when I appear offline, I get... Yeah, it's just so that I get hassled maybe a little less. I don't mean to say hassle in a bad way, but I literally get party invites spammed sometimes, and so so I appear offline. But so yeah, I was cool with the lizards. They were kind of cute actually. They didn't creep me out because I feared they ate the bugs. But yeah, I always appear offline. There's some times when really rude people will just start spamming party invites. Like literally, I've got screenshots of my notifications list this long. Party invites spammed, and it's just like, what the hell, people? It is what it is. So I appear offline, and I tell everyone that I appear offline, and I tell everyone don't send party invites, but messages are fine, and I always reply to messages. So there's that. So now we can kind of see what the lighting looks like in here, and we could use some more of this. Yeah. No, we do not, Mr. Holdout. The only kind of cheat... All of our cheats have to be because anything you would do on a terminal or on the Pip-Boy would require a script. So all our cheats are going to be things that we have to craft at the chemistry station, like grenades, like cheat grenades you craft at the chemistry station and then throw them and then poof, cheat. Is basically how all our stuff is based. It's all like grenade based because of that. Let's put some more lighting in here. Let's do another red one over the stove. I think sounds good. Now that I can kind of see how dark it is. Sony. Frickin' Sony. Deny us our mods. Oh, that looks nice. I think decorating this place will be the thing that brings everything together, and I don't want to waste too much time on that tonight. We could use some lighting out here, and I have some ideas. Oh, yeah. I mean, look on my, I've got, on my channel, I've got over 100 Fallout builds, and I'd say a good portion of those, probably most of those, are unmodded because the bulk of my Fallout videos were all made before we had mods, I did a lot of building with them, and now you see me getting lost in the USO menu because my building kind of declined when mods came out. Because for me, mods kind of took away some of the fun in some ways. Because on my channel, I always tried to do things that you couldn't do without mods. Well, once mods came out, everything was possible, and it kind of killed some of the fun for me. It pisses me off that... Oh, yeah, I know, Phoenix. So you're on Xbox, you still do unmodded builds. I appreciate... I really respect that. I'm going to say... Yeah, it pisses me off that Fallout is not as good, potentially, on PS4 as it is on Xbox. I think overall, though, I like my PS4 better. It's a shame about Fallout, but I'm not going to diss PS4 over that. If it weren't for PS4's recording capabilities, I wouldn't have a channel. Oh, for instance, if I had an Xbox, I couldn't have my YouTube channel because I still do 100% of my filming and editing on my PlayStation because I don't have a computer that's worth a shit. So if it weren't for my PS4, I wouldn't even be able to have a channel. Okay, well, thank you for tuning in, Matopia. Have a good night. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I want some lighting out here, and what I was thinking is I'm going to look at this Children of Adam stuff because it puts out that real cool yellow glow. I just kind of want to see. I feel like I'm messing with our theme, but maybe, I don't know, we'll just see how it goes. So I like my PS4, and it died. My first PS4 died. I'm on my second one, but I'm fine with that. What kind of lights can we get here? I don't know if these will fit our theme, though. That's not much light anyway. Let's keep it with the lanterns, I think. I think I'm going to put some more lanterns. Ooh, fire barrel. Yeah, fire barrel for sure. Put one there for now. Oh, that puts out no light? Really? Well, screw that. What kind of logic is that? Oh, that's what I was thinking of. There we go. Even if I had a PC and like all the mods and like everything, I would still watch your build just because it's really cool. Mostly the thing that fascinates me about your builds, Phoenix, is obviously all the junk placing on the shelves without even using a mod to do that. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you put a bottle on a shelf with 30 other bottles and not knock them all over. With me, it's dominoes. I've done it before, and it always ends up with the domino effect. I don't have that patience. It's pure and simple. You know what this cafe's missing, guys? Moldy food. Moldy food.
Well, I'm glad to see you.
That's what we need.
We could really use a hand.
What's up, Tito? Welcome to the stream. Moldy food, I believe, is here. Let's make some up. Chairs, yeah, obviously, yeah, chairs. Good idea, good call. I saw the dog meat house video. I saw that. Well, I didn't watch the. I will be honest, I didn't watch the whole video. I was pressed for time, but I watched it. It was pretty good. It was funny. I never thought of building dog meat a house. I guess I saw the video on your channel, and it's like, wow, I never thought of building dog meat a house. I never even thought about it. So I had to check that out. Moldy food. Can't imagine that raiders would eat real high on the horse, so there we go. Phoenix, when you place all that stuff, like I saw, what was the last one of those I saw? The last unmodded build of yours I saw was at Flower Shop, and you had like 30 of those vases on like one shelf. Do you place them and then use like something to make them static, or are they still like balancing there so if a settler knocked into them they'd fall over? I mean, I wouldn't count that cheating if you went back and made them static. Yeah, we definitely need bottles and chems and stuff like that too, for sure. I don't want to get too far into the decorating right now. You know, I just kind of want to get enough to get a feel right now. Oh yeah, I was gonna place my moldy food. Let's do that. Let's get a few plates out. I made way too much, so let's just drop a few. Oh, aid. That's right, moldy food. They're not static. Oh wow. Yikes. That's scary. I think it's scary. Let's drop a few plates of moldy food. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in. Oops. Let's put one there. Yeah, I make everything static just because. Because my my love of building and decorating and stuff comes long before Fallout. Before Fallout, I was building and decorating in Skyrim, and before that Oblivion, and before that Morrowind. And there wasn't really a way to build per se, but you could place items and stuff to decorate your house, and boy, I've been doing it since then. And what I wouldn't have given for a way to make things static. Especially Skyrim. Skyrim was horrible about that. I placed everything in my house, and then every time I zoned in my house, it's like it took everything that was in my house, spawned it in midair, and dropped it, because every time I come into my house, I'd see everything for a split second fall and land all cockeyed, and I'd be like, man, I spent an hour decorating that. Where am I going? Miscellaneous. Okay. Not taking any chances. all these static. I'm going to try to do some work on this between streams. There we go. Oh, I killed my Mountain Dew, that's right. Because it's water. The way I saw it, I could put the moldy food plates and I can put meat or something on top of them. That was my plan. Because they give you moldy food on a plate, and so I have a plate, I can put anything else I want on it. You know, sure, I can just make plates, but this way there's like stuff on it. Make Static, Edbid. It's a mod by Tim Timon called Make Static for PS4. If you're on PS4, that's how I do it. And what you do is, the way it works, here, let me show you. On one that's not, let me drop something. Alright, here. Let me drop a skull. So the skull's not static, so you know, if you bump into it, it moves. So what you do is, with this mod, see it says square, select for make static, cash register, okay. So what I would do is I would push square, and my UI kind of blinks off. Then you go here, over to miscellaneous, and that right there, you push that, and there. Now that skull is static, and now bumping into it does nothing, and you can move it in build mode if you want to, but it's easiest to position it and then do it. It's hard to position them in build mode. So that's how you do it. You can still take it, and you can still make it like unstatic, but yeah, that makes it so now these plates won't fall over. Cash register is a good idea. It's a real handy little mod. Tim Timon makes awesome little, you know, cool lightweight mods that do awesome stuff. That's okay, man. Yeah, we're doing like a Raider thing here. We're doing kind of our own twist on the Raider thing here. And so we're trying to make it Raidery, but still original. That's what we're doing. Yeah. I do not, Mr. Wilson. Well, yeah. I have told you guys, yeah. I don't know you guys find the time to watch all these channels. I would love to support more of you guys. Let's put this maybe here. I don't know where the time comes from. And we'll get to beer bottles and stuff like that later. Wish Tim would do a mod to revamp the Minutemen uniforms. Well, stacked up wooden crates to make a counter. Lots of stuff that can be done in here. I think we can probably kind of, at least for now, step away from this little cafe. Oh, it needs a sign. It needs some kind of sign of some kind. Let me see what kind of signs we have to work with. Oh, chairs. I keep forgetting chairs. Oh, what time is it? You know, man, I am so behind on my crap. Alright. Signs. What kind of signs do we have? Oh, we need a liquor sign. For sure, somewhere. Where can I place this? Ah! Preferably not there. No, that's not good. I need to play. I'm trying to place this sign real quick, so that I can. What can I put it on? Damn it! Ah, there we go. So we can use place anywhere on it. But it's kind of dark out here. I need chairs. Whoops.
I I need a while to think about things. I'll consider what you've said.
Oh, I sat down and I didn't press wait because I'm looking at other things. Now let's see if another robot comes and attacks me while I'm waiting on the couch. Stretch for a second here. Oh, man.
I need a while to think about things. I'll consider what you've said.
Oh, I got 5 hours of sleep. That's why I'm yawning. I was like, oh yeah, because I went to bed at 4 and I woke up at 9. That's why I'm yawning. And I didn't. Oh well. I will try to remember. I know I said I'm going to get one of those power generator things because I'm sick of dealing with these damn big-ass generators. I will try to remember that. Is it a separate mod, or it's a separate mod, right? Not just an update? I'll look for it. That's true. That's true, Edward. I'm just not that concerned about it, but that's true. I don't know how much the contraptions cost. But Place Anywhere, as you can see, is pretty handy. I mean, I use Mr. Post for everything. It's an update? Okay, well then I'll see it the next time I go to my mod screen. For sure. And... how does that look? Actually looks alright, I think. Yeah, I'll definitely get that then. That's good, because searching for CVA is a real pain. Tim Timmons Messy Dumpity Dump Mod. Is that what he calls it? I haven't heard that. I could put a flag over it. Well, I thought about I could just scrap it, but I was going to leave it. Those make great flag holders, you know. I say we could leave the sign, we could put a flag over it, and we could continue with Raider decorations and just kind of make it our own, right? What kind of flags do we have? Let's look again. I guess, like I said, I think our Raider theme is more akin to the operators, so I would say an operator flag would work, you know, in lieu of anything else. Let's see what kind of flags we got. Nuka World, and then... I think an operator's flag works, and it definitely kind of fits the color scheme we've got going on so far, too. It really does. That's kind of my thinking right now. How big is it on this sign? Yeah, it really covers the sign fairly decently. I mean, we could do it up with Raider decorations and... I'm not sure how else we could decorate that sign. I got some ideas. When I go into workshop mode, I still have my original bar. I exited to save real quick. Let me go back, and you'll see. Whoa, who is that in the cafe? Oh, it's one of the settlers, I guess. If I go down all the way, see, I still have what's left of my original menu, and any mods that add to the build menu add to these. Oh, I was going to use some workshop interactive item stuff. And then, you know, here's my USO menu. It is Mr. Holdout. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of some ways to decorate it, and I noticed we have a Raider here, and then I passed... what kind of interactive items do we have? Decorations, miscellaneous. Oh, it's under. It must be under furniture then. Here we go. Someone said something about some railings. A radar beacon. You mean to attract settlers? I did, because I wanted to start getting some settlers in. And once we got 2 settlers, I figured, okay, that's good for now, because I don't have any resources built for them yet. I want something... Oh, this would go... Well, there's no room for it now. It's okay. I definitely need to... When I'm building, I need to keep this mod in mind so I can have stuff for them to interact with. Here's some bicycle racks. Here we go. Here's some railings, but this is kind of covered up right now. I'll try this out, a couple pieces, just see how it looks. All this stuff's kind of temporary and, you know, is likely to change. Let's put those there. I want to see how often the settlers actually come over and use these. So they're kind of cool when you... can lean on them. Ah, where'd my character go? I went to third person. Ah! Of course, the problem is if you go to first person. But anyway. Okay. I had some ideas to... decorate that sign. Back to build mode. You know, I haven't even... Let me pull up my channel real quick. I bet there's some new subscribers who might even be watching. I don't even know. Oh, I forget how many I had before we started. Well, anyway. I think there's about 20 new subs since we started the stream. So, and I think someone said this. So, if any of you watching, just subscribe. Thanks a lot, by the way. I try not to forget that. Sorry, I'm missing a lot of comments because I'm thinking about what I can do up here. There's... Oh, I know where it's at. Decorations. Spikes and poles. If you're in need of raider decoration, look no further, right? I want... Yes. That's what I want. The backpack? Oh, that's okay, because my character's wearing a backpack. No, this backpack I crafted with... actually, I'm not sure if she's wearing one. I think it's actually part of her uniform. But I have UCO, which comes with... You can craft a backpack. I know it doesn't weigh anything, and I think it does add like 10 or 15 pounds of carry weight. Awesome, you know? Wow, that's cool, man. That's awesome. How many do you have now? Wait. Oh. I forget. That's cool. Propped up on... Yeah, I could do that. Oh, cool. Grats. Grats, you know, that's awesome. I was just going to pull up your channel, but I figured someone would say something. That's cool. Nice. That's awesome. Oh yeah, don't forget to like the video. What do you guys think? I thought that might be a cool touch. Yeah, I tried to, one of the things I try to do, well, I try to do a lot of things on the channel, and one thing I really try to do is, I try to engage with everybody and have a good community, because I think it's just more fun for everyone that way, you know? The best they can, anyway. You guys are my only friends. That's very cool. Yeah, grats, you know. Yeah, Mr. Holdout, there's... About that, I've had the same thing happen on my channel, and I don't know. Yeah, I like the poll. I'm trying to figure out what else I might want to do with that, like, specifically. And I'm not sure, so I might just leave that. What else do you think we can do? Okay, well, I'd like to get rid of these floors. These floors are really messing up the aesthetic here. So, let's see if there's anything else we want to do to the outside of this place and finish that so I can take these ugly floors up. Because the only reason they're here is so we can get to the outside, and I think the outside's actually fairly good. There's no reason to put anything here because there's no point in the settlement where you can see this angle of it. So there's no point putting anything there. I posted Fallout content for a long time, and I didn't switch to different games because I wasn't getting subs with Fallout. I mean, I got subs with Fallout. I made it over 1,000 subs, with Fallout. But when I switched games, that's when everything happened. And I don't know what controls. I don't know why suddenly my Ghost Recon content became way more popular. But what I'm saying is I posted Fallout content for a long time. It took me a long time. Maybe I guess it just takes a long time to get to 1,000 subs. I guess it just takes a long time. But I wish you the best of luck. But it also depends on timing and other things, because I posted Fallout content for a year-ish, I guess 5 or 6 months actively, right? And before I got 1,000 subs, Respawn's had like 50,000 subs after a year. But that's because he started posting Fallout content like right at release. I mean, it's my understanding. I don't really know. But YouTube channels, people on YouTube, you never know how it's going to work and what people are going to want to see, I guess. Because I don't have it figured out. Because I posted Horizon Zero Dawn content and crickets. But I played the game and posted it because I liked it, I'm going to post more when I go back to it. You guys think that... Sorry, I'm trying to read comments. Yeah, there's so many variables in growing a YouTube channel, and two main variables. One is creating good content, and two is putting that content in front of the viewers, and that part can be tricky because sometimes you can try just the right search engine optimization and not get it right, and the right people who may love your channel don't see it, and I don't know how that wasn't clicking on my channel, but it's okay. I mean, it's okay, You guys think we want to do anything else out here? I think we're good out here. I think we're good to get rid of these floors. I don't like them. I want to get rid of them so we can start doing other stuff. A dumpster. That's not a bad idea. Oh. Of course, there's no real room here to do that. But a trash can, definitely not a bad idea. Is my brain gone today? I know where trash cans are at. Wow, my brain is gone today. I'm overworked. Ugh. God. I passed it like 3 times. There it is. Jeez. Totally just overdone. Where's the trash can? I think I'm actually going to go with the Nuka World ones because they have trash in them and that looks cool. That's what I do. If I can remember where they're at. Okay, trash cans. I think they're here. I like the Nuka World trash cans. I don't have too much Nuka World themed stuff, but I like Nuka World. Shit, they're not here. There we go. That's what I was looking for, finally. Yeah, there's a lot of menus, but it's better than before there were the menus when it was all in one menu. That was a bit overwhelming. I'm glad that he broke it up into the menus like he did. That creates some nice symmetry at the entrance, I gotta say. Oh, I'm happy with that. For sure. For sure. What are you looking at, Ethan? Okay, so I'm pretty good on this cafe. I mean, I've been working on this for a while. We can work some more on this dock. At least it's a good thing the stream hasn't crashed or anything. The first one in like 3 streams that hasn't. What do you guys think? Some fishing-oriented stuff. I'm going to do some fishing-oriented stuff because, well, we're on a dock. Let's see what else we have. I know we got some cool stuff I can use. And I'll show you. Oh, if I had it, I'll have to build one. Oh, that's a cool idea. That's a cool idea, you know. I like the idea. Yeah, I agree. Come back to it later. It's pretty good for now. I mean, look at the rest of the settlement. The rest of the settlement is untouched. So, let me show. I think it was Cody who asked, crafting. If you have UCO, uniform clothing and armor overhaul, crafting armor, I can make in. Shit, where the frick's it at? My bad. Regular crafting menu. I can make an armorsmith workbench. And now I can come here and I can craft a backpack. And let me see, is that what I'm wearing? I think what I'm wearing is actually, yeah, what I'm wearing is actually part of the, or is it? Let's find out. I'm not sure. It probably is a backpack. Oh, it's improvised backpack. Yeah, what I'm wearing must actually be part of my... Yeah, I'm wearing Field Scribe's armor, so... But yeah, it doesn't... if I recall, it doesn't weigh anything, and it gives you like 15 pounds of carry weight. I believe. So. Okay, I just want to make sure my sound is still good. That was annoying. Yeah, UCO is really, really awesome. And if you get UCO, make sure you put it at the very bottom of your load order. Unless you have stuff that says, okay, there's like stuff that has to be at the bottom. You know, you can put that stuff below UCO, but definitely put UCO, like, at the bottom. What's up, Tess? Welcome to the stream. I have no idea how Reddit works, I'll be honest. I think I could definitely help my channel out if I knew how to use it, but I honestly have no freaking clue. All that stuff is way above my head. That's the problem with getting old. That's what I blame it on. That's what I blame it on. I'm too old to know what that crap is. Because, you know, a lot of people, younger people, grew up with all this social media stuff, and for me, I have to learn it. I learned how to use Facebook. I'm trying to figure out how to use Twitter. I have no clue. And that stuff is just like, yeah, I have to go out of my way to learn how to use it, so I don't. So I don't even know what Reddit is. I should learn how to use it, though. Look at these chairs that I keep saying I'm going to get. Surely there's some, like, bar stools. I'm sure there's something like that. Is it perk mods which move the original workshop items? You mean the reason the original items are in my USO menu? USO, as far as I know, just moves it all down here. I know how to use Facebook, but I didn't until 2009, actually. That's when I first started it and tried to learn how to use it. And like I said, I think my channel could benefit from definitely Twitter and probably Reddit used too, I guess. I even like Googled how to use Twitter and read the whole thing and I understand it, but I still don't really understand it because I understand what the point of it is. Because I'm too old. It's just like, what's the point? There's some kind of point, and it would be beneficial if I would, that's for sure. I think there's a separate menu for stools. There is. I'm a retard. I'll get around to learning how to use it. How do these look? That's kind of, yeah, that looks good. That's kind of what I was looking for. I was looking for like bar stools. Well, I'm not saying mine's perfect, but mine's worked for me, my load order, and I need to get it posted somewhere. I know a lot of YouTubers do. Like, I know Oxhorn, you can click on a thing and it goes to a URL where he just has his load order or some shit like that. I need to do something like that. I have a Twitter account, Darkdally Games. It's at Darkdally Games. I figured I'd make one for the channel, and like I said, I read a thing on how to use it. I've even looked to see how other YouTubers use it. Like, Fudge Muppet is a channel I like. They're really big, and they do a lot of stuff. And so I looked to see how they use their Twitter, and I still can't, figure out. Of course, half the time I just forget. Half the time I post a video, I forget to post a link to it on the Darkdally Facebook page. And I'm like, man, if I can't even keep up with my... Well, yeah, he uses PC mods. Yeah, he's got a list a mile long. I can't even keep up with my damn Facebook. And that's the other thing I'm thinking. I'm thinking, man, if I'm going to learn how to use Twitter, I need to at least be on top of my Facebook. And I can't even remember half the time to post links when I upload a video to Facebook. And honestly, I don't know how much... I don't think Facebook really does a lot of good for YouTube. Facebook is not fond of their traffic going to YouTube. And they don't work well together. But I understand Twitter does work pretty good with, and Instagram too. I don't even know what the hell that is, but I understand that works pretty good with YouTube. I don't know. I'm not a social media guy. So we got the chairs, but there was something before that when someone said something that we should do, and I can't remember what it was. I'm trying to remember here. Because I think I know we decided the cafe is pretty much good for now. We need to kind of expand outwards a little bit. And I was looking at fishing stuff. That's right. Maybe I can move... I had an idea. Oh, I do. Oh, dude, I do. I absolutely need... I mean, my channel is small, but I have more work than I can handle. I do. But... it's only because I put so much into my channel. I put so much time into, I respond to all the comments and messages and everything like that I can, and it's because I overmanage my channel, which I don't think there's a problem with. That's just how I do it. But because of that, yeah, I could use help. I'll put it bluntly. Street lamps, oil ones in the dock. The problem with those is they don't work. You place them, and then when you come back, they're lit up, but they don't put out their ambient light. But there's ways to fix that. Actually, yeah, I know how to get around that. What I do is I use Place Anywhere and put an oil lamp inside of them, and then that way they stay lit. That's a good idea. We do need to do that. Let's line some of those up. I was thinking about maybe, thumb, stuff like that. I'm thinking about, what is going on with this? I thought about building some out here, because this is kind of close, kind of in the same area. Oh, look, a mine. Yeah, I use Facebook to keep it, so many people. I use it to keep in touch with people who've moved away and such. No! I didn't mean to do that. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We'll just Bob Ross it, right? That was on purpose, and we'll just make the best of it. That's what we'll do. Let's just be more careful about what we scrap. That's okay. I thought it scrapped the whole building at first. I thought it scrapped the whole building. Whew, that's okay. We have more room to work with now. That was a good thing. We have more room to work with now. Oh my god. Okay. Which reminds me I should save. So yeah, let's get some lamps up over there. Don't scrap the hanging light. What hanging light? The one I already scrapped that was hanging here? If that's the one you mean, I scrapped it like a long time ago. The Facebook, well, I guess I could promote the Facebook more. There is a Facebook link on my YouTube page, and I put the Facebook link in the description of every video, but, you know, the channel has 3,700 subscribers, and the Facebook page still has like 20-some likes, so I think if I went to Twitter, I think more people would be willing to come to Twitter. I don't know how people would do things these days. Those pieces you accidentally deleted should be... it's cool. I actually kind of like this. I'm fine with this. This is more open and breezy. We can do more with this, I feel. I'm fine with it, actually. Because the light stays, but the item disappears. Hey, well, that's not bad. I mean, free ambient light. I mean, the lighting in this game doesn't do much. What is that? Okay. The lighting in this game doesn't do much. You got to put like 10 lights per square foot just to light up a room. So I'm happy with some, you know, leftover ambient light just hanging out there. Sure. Really? I've never posted one single tweet and I have followers. I have no idea how. I guess they're just spam accounts is what I account it to. I have a couple followers. I started a year ago when I started the YouTube channel, and I've never used it, but there's a couple followers. I look at it every once in a while. Let's get some of these lamps up. There we go, Edward. Let's get some... Are they here, or are they in street lights? I forget. Up they're here. Oh yeah, we could totally do that, and that's why I spec so far down into Charisma, so that I could do all the arena fighting stuff. I guess that probably only applies to animals, but yeah. Let's line some of these up. I don't know how far apart. I guess we'll figure it out. We'll adjust them as needed. Well, Mr. Holdout, like I said, I'd like to avoid getting too much like the Triggermen, because the Triggermen are a gang of, well, they're not raiders, but they are a gang within this game that does really follow closely to a Godfather-type mafia, so... See, Mr. Wilson, you have followers. You have 14. Okay, now when these lights go out, which I'm sure they will, then I'll put lamps inside of them. Cage off the dock. This dock? Interesting. I was going to have the little leany rails for settlers to lean on. I don't know. I think that'd be the way to go with this one. I could cage off a different one. Like that one over there, if we were to have like a fight club over there, right? Let's look over there. Oops. Okay, first we need a way to get over there. That's annoying going through the boathouse every time. We need a way over there. Oh, I know what we can do. Let's find us a nice bridge. There should be a good bridge here. The stinky fish people. Let's see, what can we do with this barn? Because I was kind of thinking you guys were talking about that barn for that. Now this one, that water could add an interesting element. How much can I scrap in here? Let's scrap this crap out of the way. There's not a terrible amount of room, but I like the opportunity for like a trap door or something here because there's this space. But the Fight Club thing, I was kind of thinking would be over... This is nice. Hangman's Alley is so cramped. We have so much room here. I was thinking the Fight Club kind of thing. Yeah, this place really has to feel like a back room, you know, fight for sure. Oh, another mine. Before a settler hurts themselves. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll have this dock caged off, and we can have part of the fighting area out here that will also work to help kind of form this part of the wall of the settlement, I think. This will make a great... Oh, I see the light. Oh, I see it. Oh, it's not... Oh, I see what you're talking about. It's not just ambient light. It's actually the light source itself. You can see it. I thought you meant... Well, we'll just deal with it somehow. Deal with it somehow. Hell, I could build one of those lights and maybe... No, rotation is a bitch. I don't bother with the rotation. Okay, so I want a bridge over there so I can stop walking through here. That's why I'm in the wood menu. Wow, that's pretty decked out. That cafe looks pretty nice. Let's see. Huh. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. We're going to use this. Yeah, I could do that. Something like that. We'll fix that. I'm not too worried about it. Nothing you can't fix. Let's get these... I want to get a bridge across here. Make it look real good. For sure. Oh, wow, that's weird. Huh. Entire... The only thing I've ever had interfere with USO's menus was the, that one mod. Immersive gameplay. And that was obvious why it interfered. And I knew that, and I ran them together for a while before I got sick of the interference. Okay, one more and we should be good. I think that's a good place for a bridge. We'll have to put some supports down there, of course. There's always a way to cover it up. Yeah, you know, totally. Let me stretch for a second. I'm sitting... Those of you who don't know, I stream from my bed because I play on my bed, and I have my bed here where I'm sitting, and I have big screen TV. But sitting upright on a bed, oh, I get so cramped. Place rugs on top. Will they use it then? I wonder. This bridge, I have no confidence that the settlers will actually use that bridge. From my experience of putting guard mats on those catwalks that we built at Hangman's Alley, and they don't go within 10 feet of the things, like they're freaking cursed. It's getting a little dark. Yeah, the bed thing was a good idea. Let's see if we can find a bed. I would get more XP. I would like to level up. I have to build one. Oh. Yeah. I guess I'm getting tired, but I have so much to do tonight still. I have a big video I have to upload tomorrow. I still need to write the script for it. I was like, I'll write the script after the stream. Sim Settlement Mod. Oh, you're talking to Mr. Wilson. Oh. Yeah. Well, plus, you know, I'm sitting, like, my legs are cramped because I'm sitting on my bed, but I'm the kind of person, I'm a very, like, I like to work with everything in one area. So, like, yeah, everything I need is, like, right here. I, like, never leave the room or get off the bed, really, when I'm working. Because I have my TV's here, my computer is, well, it's over here, but usually it's over here. And then I have the screens I need here, and everything's around me. I'm not a person, like, if something doesn't, like, make logical sense, it's like, why should I get out of bed and sit at a desk when I can just do it from my bed? But the problem is, when I'm streaming, I have to sit upright, and it's very, Alright, so it's daylight again. I've had apartments before. I've had a couple of apartments where I never even used the bedroom. Because I'm the kind of person that's like, I don't see the point in sleeping in, you know, having a room just for sleeping and having another room just for everything else. So usually when I have an apartment, the last one I had, no, the last one actually did use the bedroom. But a couple before that, my bedroom was actually just storage. I just lived in the living room. Yeah, so that's kind of how I just do things. It's like, well, I'm always on the bed, so I'll just put all my electronics around that. Oh yes, we're moving this bridge. I don't like this door. I have that mod, you know, and I have it. Oh, no, actually I don't. I turn it off. I turn it off. Here's why I turn it off. The Settler, look at that frame rate drop. What's that from? What's that about? You know, the reason I don't use that mod is because this is why I don't like mods that are too, like, inclusive and include too many things in them. Because that mod also includes it takes, or what it does is it changes the collision detection with corpses so that you can move them. And that's handy, right? Because you can pick up a Deathclaw corpse and move it. The problem is, then me, Dogmeat, and everyone else is tripping over corpses. And I find it annoying when I'm taking out a camp full of super mutants and I keep tripping over their corpses and they hang me up and I have to walk around them because now they suddenly have collision detection. So it's a shame that that's included in that mod, and that's why I don't run that. It's because I'm tired of the corpse collision detection. But yeah, there is a mod, and supposedly it works better, although I ran it for some time before I got sick of the corpse collision, and I can't say I really saw a positive effect in the settlers' behavior. They still wouldn't interact with anything more than 5 feet away from them. Ah, shit, did I pick this up the wrong way? Or can we fix this? I think I just picked up the wrong way. Oh, scrap. Yeah, look at that frame rate drop when I come out here. It must be maybe Simple Green doing it. Yep. I'm looking forward to getting a computer soon. The main idea was I need a computer for video editing. But as long as I'm getting a new computer that can edit videos, I may as well get one that can play games. So, this dock is higher than that dock. Got a little overlap issue, or maybe not. It's just there's an overlap issue with the bridge. Let's see how this looks. See if it can be fixed. Well, that looks decent there. The only problem is right here, and that's not really a problem. I think that actually looks okay. We're going to have supports and stuff that can be covered up somehow. Actually, I know exactly how. Excuse me, guys. I got to... live streaming takes it out of me. Hang on a second. Talking for 4 hours and hearing your own voice back in your head the entire time gives me a headache. It does. Pop a couple Tylenol. I always have to take Tylenol on stream night. Usually not until after the stream. Yeah, I get a headache talking and hearing my voice in my head for 4 straight hours. Ugh. Oh, much better. All right. Good to go. I haven't started getting hoarse yet. Sometimes after the 4 hour mark, I'll start getting like hoarse. Well, no, I guess I can kind of feel my voice a little bit lower. Oh yeah, I know how I was going to fix that. Why would that be, Z? Why would you say it would be Xbox exclusive? Oh, because of the whole Sony thing? Hell no. No, there's no chance in hell. No chance in hell. I mean, if you mean like referring to the mods thing, no, and I'll tell you why. Because at first Sony said no mods. Sony wasn't going to allow mods at all, and yeah, that didn't fly. I almost expected them to break on the external assets. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't. When everyone said, "Oh no, PS4's not getting mods," I didn't believe it. I didn't buy it. I was like, "There's no way Sony is going to withstand all the business they could possibly lose from that." I'm kind of surprised that they still haven't allowed custom assets, but there's no way in hell that the next one would be strictly no PlayStation. They'll bend. They would bend. Thanks. I try. Where did I put Mr. Post? There's a lot of times I don't feel like streaming. I mean, like today, dude. Seriously, I have a lot of stuff to do. I'm way behind schedule. But the streams are important for a lot of reasons, more than just yeah. These streams are important for a lot of things. I mean, like okay, like everything's not about money. I don't want to put that impression. That's not why I even started my channel. But normal views, I make money because there's ads. Live streams don't have ads. So that's not what's motivating me here. It's just something I do for the community. I think live streams are cool. I like to watch YouTubers. I like to do live streams and vice versa. So I was hoping this would be at a better angle so I could kind of bridge that gap with this. Let's try a different one. 11 hours. I don't even have time to do that. That's impossible. I don't know how people do that kind of stuff. But then I put out really thorough content, usually on a daily basis. A lot of, like I said, that video I did yesterday seriously took me all damn day long. There's videos I end up spending 6 or plus hours on. Maybe other people don't do their content the same way, but I wouldn't even have time to do that. No way. Is there one with a smaller curve? No, it's just that one curve. Let's try a flat one then. Let's try this one actually. But some people are big streamers. I mean, some channels are just big on streaming. One of the channels I watch, that guy does streams like 5 days a week. I couldn't handle it. It's too much for me. Oh, my sound's going weird again. I can hear it. Okay, new idea. I know what to do. We'll use I'll try a palette. I just want something to kind of bridge that gap. I get really into games and I don't know, I just do what I do, and yeah, I put a lot of effort into. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I mean, I do. And I do it because I like to. This might work. Let's try this one. Yeah, my sound's weird. Let me reload my game again because it takes away my sound effects when I move pieces, and that's just annoying. Let's quick save and reload the game. Give me a short little break here. Ooh, the silence is deafening. Oh, God. Well, that's probably partly, you know, that's my sound mod. The sound mod makes the sound more immersive. It also makes it all much louder. One channel I watch, Bruffy1322, is that the name of it? Bruffy something. He's a GTA channel, and I think when he hit 100,000 subscribers, he did like a 24-hour stream to celebrate 100K subscribers or something like that. That's insane. I didn't watch it, but I guess he gamed like the entire time. Oh, well, that's different, you know. Oh, I've played games. Oh my God, I can't say how many hours straight. But live streaming is different. I mean, live streaming is different in the way that I have to be able to think on my feet and interact and try all the stuff I have to do. Try to build on the spot and come up with ideas and keep engaging and read comments. And the talking, the talking gets me hoarse by the end. I don't know. It does something. It's different than just, you know. I've done some long gaming sessions, just playing by myself. But why did I start streaming? Well, I started streaming because I wanted to increase. I thought that would be my ticket to get more subscribers, and I don't really think so. But streaming turned out to have other benefits. I get to hang out with you guys, so yeah. Now, why is the edge of my screen blinking? What is that? It went away. Boy, I don't like that. I tend to binge watch YouTube whenever a channel I'm subscribed to does like a series, like it does like a Let's Play series. I tend to. Like one of the channels I watched did, like I said, you know, I don't do zombie games, so I wasn't. Oh, it's too big. Yeah, wait, this might work. So I wasn't gonna play The Last of Us. It's not my type of game, but it's a good story, and I'm glad I watched it. But I watched that playthrough, and I binge watched it in 2 settings. I watched the entire game because I'm a binge watcher, both on Netflix and on YouTube. I think I watched when they came out with season 10 of Supernatural on Netflix. I think I watched the entire first 9 seasons in a week to catch back up on it. That's binge watching. Because those seasons have like 20-some episodes apiece. I binge watched the crap out of Supernatural. I want to say I went through 9 seasons in a week. Maybe a week and a half or 2 weeks, something like that. It was ridiculous. It was like 20 hours a day watching it. I'm so like thankful for Netflix. That looks a lot better. Oh great, now my headphones are buzzing. Great. There's a guy who is doing Fallout Frost. What is that? I keep hearing that. What is that? It must be for PC or something, right? Or Xbox or something. I don't even know what that is. That looks a lot better. Oh yeah, you hardly even notice it. I mean, there's still the crooked boards, but this is for raiders. Totally. So, yeah, I want to do railings along here. But I don't want to put too many of these leany rails because, well, I don't know. Why not? Let's find out. Nostalgia Critic does reviews of nostalgic movies. Interesting. There's so many interesting channels out there that I never have the time to see, and I hear about them, and I was like, man, that's a cool idea for a channel. And it sometimes makes you think, why am I doing a gaming channel? Well, because I like to play games. I mean, that's how it all started. Is like, I want to post. Well, I've been recording games since before YouTube existed. I've been recording games since I was in high school, recording, because when I was in high school, because, you know, when I was in high school, Nintendo 64 was the new system. And I've been recording games since high school, recording, GoldenEye gameplay on VHS tapes. I've been recording gameplay just since forever. So, I was just bound to, when YouTube became a thing, I was bound to become a YouTuber, I guess, eventually. Oh, cool, these rails are different, so we'll have to mix these up. Yeah, those look good. I like movies. Sometimes I'll do a thing when I don't know what to watch, because mostly I watch stuff on Netflix. Before I had Netflix, it was DVDs, and I have a collection of hundreds of DVDs. But then once I started doing Netflix a couple of years ago, that's just all I do now. And what I'll do is this thing where if I can't decide what to watch, I'll just pick something at random, which could be hard. It could be like, because I had a friend that would do that. He'd be like, okay, I'm going to pick something at random, and then he'd say no, and he'd keep changing his mind and never figure out what to watch. But if you stick with it, I stick with it. It's actually kind of fun. I end up watching some interesting movies. I watched a movie one time, and it wasn't bad. Well, it's boring, but anyway, I like to watch a lot of movies. There's a lot of not so good stuff on Netflix, though, and that's for sure. It's so hard to find something good. Oops, wrong place. Let's get a regular wood rail. I don't want to put a leany rail here because I don't want the settlers colliding with our stand-up guy there, our cutout. So let's put a regular rail here. Oh. Let's see if there's any useful comments. Oh, wow, people. I play a female character. Get over it. It's so ridiculous. I can't believe people get their panties in a twist all over it. Someone just comments another one of those. I can't believe people even care. Man, I ain't got time to care what gender someone else's character is in another video game. Boy, that blows my mind. Where's Mr. Post? Wow, that blows my mind. Where did I leave it? Where? Oh, I'm getting tired. Where did I leave the post? Oh, there it is. How does he hide in plain sight? It's camouflage. Because everything here is made of wood, I guess. Oh. I play chicks in everything. Because they're better to look at than male characters. There's like literally no reason. And people like, seriously, this comment here. Seriously, what is the fucking appeal in playing a female when you are a male in real life? Is it some kind of fetish or something? Blah, or just like to be a girl, blah, blah, blah. It goes on and on. No, it's literally nothing. It's literally that females are better to look at. That's no secret. There's literally nothing to it. So it's kind of funny. People get all upset about it. And actually, it bugs me. It does bug me because why are they freaking... Why don't they just leave it alone? I get sick of hearing it. So yeah, it does kind of bug me a little bit, I guess. But it's a mystery. Oh, darn it. I placed that. I didn't sink it in the ground right. But I'll just, say whatever. But yeah, it's funny because it seems like they put a lot of thought into it, and there's literally no thought process that goes into it. It has nothing to do with, sexual orientation or getting off or this or that. It's just, Jesus, people. I think so too. Whenever I hear the male voice actor in Fallout 4, you know what he sounds like? He sounds like Brendan Fraser. Like, every time I hear him talk, I think of Brendan Fraser from Blast from the Past. That's exactly what he sounds like, and I can't take him seriously. He doesn't sound serious to me. The female voice actor in this game, she sounds like, her voice is kind of gravelly, and she sounds kind of badass and tough. She does. I mean, that's not why I play one. I just play one because she looks better, like I said. But I'll agree with you there. Totally. I don't know. I don't know about these rails. I don't think so. It looks too... Yeah, nah. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the rails? I mean, I don't think these look good. They look too... I could mash them together, I suppose. I could use Place Anywhere and mash them together. Actually, no, I could, but not these. I'd have to use the regular ones, so they wouldn't try to lean on them. I don't have a woman in my life, actually, but, I mean, whatever. I got better things to do, the way I see it. I don't know. There's no thought that goes into it, so whatever. Anyway, what do you guys think I should do with this railing? I thought they were different. I was picking every other one. Of course, I was placing from this angle, and I didn't notice, but they are the same. I was going every other one, but apparently it was two of the same model. Let's just get rid of these. I don't know, really. I mean, relationships in general, nah, they never cause me anything but trouble. I'm good. But I think it's because people must think I'm like. This is what I always say when I address this. They must think that I'm role playing as a female, like I'm imagining myself in that place, and that's not it. If you guys ever hear me refer to my character, I always talk about my character in third person. I think a lot of people do put themselves inside the character, and I don't. My character is my character. I'll always say, you'll never hear me say, I think I'm level 54. I always say my character is level 54, because I just naturally associate my character as a different person. But whatever. I do wish people would stop spamming my comments with that crap, but you can't control the internet. Oh, wait. Oh, their point is rationalizing. Well, I don't care what their point is. Because all my subscribers are cool. All you guys are awesome. And that's one reason I get a lot of trolls and stuff in the comments. It doesn't really bother me because, that particular video has 18,000 views. And so there's at least, 14,000 people watching and or coming on the video who are not subscribers. And maybe they will someday be subscribers, but that's the problem, They're not all part of our cool community, so there's nothing that can be done. It's the internet, About these rails. My computer is about to die because it's been sitting here forever. Well, the stream's been going a while. Yeah, I should probably end the stream here soon, so we're redoing this. Here the other thing is I'm playing a shooter game now. I'm uploading Ghost Recon Wildlands content. When I played MMOs and RPGs for years and years and years, and like in World of Warcraft, most of the female characters are guys. No one cares. I mean, people play whatever they want. It's because I'm playing a shooter. That's why. And apparently it's not a thing in shooters because I never heard one thing about it. My main character for 8 years in World of Warcraft was a female blood elf named Cherry Cat. I never got one point of shit about it. Except at the occasional, oh, you're a guy. Yeah, I'm a guy. And people fucking call me Cherry in real life, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it must be because I'm now in the shooter area, and it must be different. Freak213, what is up? This is not Hangman's Alley. We moved there. We moved here. Because, we've been at Hangman's Alley for several streams. So the rails I was going to use, let's try using the same rails, only this time mixing them up. I didn't mean to use different ones. I always do mix them up. But there's two like ones. Let's get some of these out here. Let's actually not put them here. Yeah, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm getting tired. I'm really tired. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get... this out of the way. I don't know why I placed them right in my way. And where's the post? I have an idea how to make these look better. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing you can do. I don't reply to those comments. I've addressed it a couple times in my live stream because I'm just chatting with you guys, but I won't reply to those comments. Those are the same people who care what difficulty I play on, the same people who are like, oh my god, you're playing the game on normal. And I don't get that one either. It's like, yeah, I'm playing on normal. It's the normal difficulty. Well, I play on extreme with no auto-aim and no UI. Well, that's totally cool, you know? That is totally cool. I'm not that good, so I play on normal. Like, probably most YouTubers, actually. You know how hard it'd be to, like, get some of the footage I get on a really hard difficulty? Boy, that'd take forever, man. But, you know, whatever. I guess it's those same people who make other people's business their business, and